Hello and welcome. My name is Donald Tucker. In an effort to continue to provide for our students and connect families across the country, this year we are taking our efforts to a whole new level. Our commitment to the district's children is unwavering. We believe that athletics plays a vital role in the personal growth, character development, and overall well-being. That's why we need your help today. By partnering with us, you become an integral part of our journey to empower and uplift these young athletes. Visit our website, www.springdaleathleticfoundation.org, where you can find out more information about our organization, our impact, and how you can help support. So I invite you to stand with us, partner with the Springdale Athletic Foundation, and be a part of something truly special. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our district kids and ensure that Springdale sports continues to set the standards in athletics across the state.
Shot on the way, and good!
I am the March 2024 Springdale Spotlight winner.
The February 2024 winner of Springdale Spotlight.
I was the winner of the May 2024 Springdale Spotlight.
I'm the Springdale Spotlight winner of Summer 2024.
Use the hashtag Springdale Family when posting about the great things happening in our school.
You could win a prize pack just like this.
So don't forget, take it and tag it.
And you may be the next winner.
Hashtag
Springdale
Family.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
Try the 3-in-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Welcome back to the Springdale Bulldog pregame show here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Coach Hobbs joins us as always, and Coach, it's homecoming week, which comes with its own set of challenges. We'll talk about that in a second, but for the fourth time since 2006, Springdale undefeated through the non-con. You did it in really impressive fashion.
Yeah, a lot of credit goes to our coaches and our players, We started out hot, and, we've kind of broken down the season as far as three parts. We've got the non-conference, you got your conference, and then you got the playoffs. And so we're just focusing, obviously, one game at a time, but also, on the first part of the season. And, which we had a great first part, undefeated, which gives us some confidence. But I also let, the players know that, hey, we're moving into the second part of the season, and everybody's starting out fresh 0-0 right now.
Homecoming week presents some on-campus challenges as far as focus goes. And how are you keeping them focused? Coming off the bye week, you got a week's worth of practice in. How do you keep them focused during homecoming week with everything that's going on?
Well, I tell you, you just kind of reiterate it every single day. But, this group, and especially the group of seniors, we have really great leadership, especially in also in our Bulldog Council that we have. Just talking to the kids about, hey, we can't let, outside distractions, control us. We got to make sure and control the things that we can, and that's with our preparation and our practice. And, I told them there wouldn't be a homecoming dance and a homecoming if there wasn't a football game. So, that's what we're focused on, and we've been preaching that all year. So hopefully that leadership will continue, and I have a good feeling that we're going to be ready to go Friday.
Dealing with success is something that, as coaches, that it makes you worry. 3-0 through the non-con, really ran through the non-con, coming off an impressive win over Bishop Kelly, a physical game which Springdale dominated. What do you talk to your seniors about? Like, are we putting the three behind? Those don't matter? Or is it, hey, guys, we're building forward?
Absolutely, building forward. We want to acknowledge, because like you said, we haven't had much success. But so we want to acknowledge that, hey, we've gone undefeated. We're 3-0 right now. We're at the top of the conference. We're exactly where we want to be. Now it's on us. We kind of, hold our own fate. And obviously, talking about the second part of the season, 0-0. But I think those 3 wins gives us confidence going into the conference play. And I think that's going to be big. And I think it's going to help with the experience, success, getting ready for conference and that tough road ahead.
I got a text yesterday from a friend of mine who was watching the game against Bishop Kelly, and one of the big reasons for your success is that offensive line. They don't get a lot of love. It's sort of a nameless job, but those 5 guys up front have been really impressive so far.
They have, and it all starts with Xavier Engel at center. He's a 2-year starter for us. Not the biggest guy, but man, I tell you what, he does a great job of getting off the football. We've got some big linemen as well with our offensive tackles. But you're right, they don't get much credit, but they deserve a lot of credit, especially for all the yards that we're rushing for right now.
The other side of the ball, nobody's rushing for anything against Springdale through 3 games. 1.6 yards per carry, just over 40 yards total. The high was Van Buren at 63. That front 3 that you have defensively, those guys are playing out of their minds.
Yeah, they really have, and they flat out get after it. Whenever you have 3D linemen that can get pressure and just bring just a 4th one to get even more pressure. But just winning at the line of scrimmage, that's what football is all about. If you watch the success of teams, I mean, it's going to be won at the line of scrimmage. And our guys are extremely aggressive, extremely strong, and quick. And whenever you can stop the run, that's what you got to do first and foremost, because if you can't do that, it makes for a really long game.
Usually during the running game, when everybody's getting off the pile, I can guarantee it's either Shempal, Marcus Coven, or Raxon Resham.
Yeah.
Those 3 guys, I mean, they're young guys as far as age goes, but they're experienced guys for you.
Yeah. They got, playing time last year and, had to learn kind of on the go and everything. But those guys have really stepped up. And I tell you, those 3 guys are, have been very impressive. And Shempal is the one that makes the calls, tells the D-line which movement, where to slide to, where to move to. Raxon, he can play multiple positions. So it's great having that experience, but also, them having the success that they deserve.
One of my favorite guys, rapidly becoming my favorite guy on the defense side of the ball, is probably the smallest guy, Day Fan.
Yeah.
When I was looking at the stats this week, it's very rare for a cornerback to have 2 tackles for loss.
Yeah.
But day-to-day, although he's probably 5'5", maybe 150 pounds, soaking wet, he'll stick his nose in there and pop you.
Yeah, he will. I'd say he's probably a little bit closer to 125, 130. But, that's one thing that, we really told him we'd like him to focus on is his tackling. He does a great job as far as in coverage and everything, but he has just taken it to another level this year. I think with his confidence, just being fearless, and just like you said, I mean, he's going to shoot his guns, and he made a lot of good plays for us Friday night and big plays, and got the defense fired up.
Looking forward to tonight. We're going to talk about the Rogers Heritage War Eagles coming up. Kickoffs on the way. You're watching the Springdale Bulldog pregame show on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
Hello and welcome. My name is Donald Tucker. In an effort to continue to provide for our students and connect families across the country, this year we are taking our efforts to a whole new level. Our commitment to the district's children is unwavering. We believe that athletics plays a vital role in the personal growth, character development, and overall well-being. That's why we need your help today. By partnering with us, you become an integral part our journey to empower and uplift these young athletes. Visit our website, www.springdaleathleticfoundation.org, where you can find out more information about our organization, our impact, and how you can help support. So I invite you to stand with us, partner with the Springdale Athletic Foundation, and be a part of something truly special. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our district kids and ensure that Springdale sports continues to set the standards in athletics across the state.
Shot on the way, and good!
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Food that is fresh, full of flavor, and all for a good cause can only come from Tacos for Life in Springdale. Enjoy delicious tacos for a cause. When you buy a meal, Tacos for Life donates the proceeds to provide a meal to starving children. Download the Tacos for Life app for ongoing promotions and free food for our friends right here in Springdale. Great food for a great cause. Tacos for Life, 1210 JTL Parkway in Springdale.
Welcome back to the Springdale Bulldog pregame show here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television, continuing our conversation with Coach Brett Hobson. Coach, conference opener coming up. I know it's a big week. You've got a lot of things going on outside, and you got to lock in here. Rogers Heritage has struggled this season. They're 0-3 coming in. We'll talk about that in just a second, but just keeping those guys focused on a football game that's got to be played on Friday night.
Yeah, and I think with having the week off, which is good, right after that non-conference leading into our conference play, that allowed us to work on some things. But, I think our kids are going to be hungry, and when I met with them on Monday in our team meeting, I said the focus needs to be on us, the Springdale Bulldogs. Let's not worry about, anybody else. Let's just focus on us as far as continue what we're doing, but continue to build and get better each and every week as we go into conference.
I mentioned the Heritage War Eagles, 0-3 in their non-con. They've lost 12 in a row, but they played a familiar opponent in their last ball game against Little Rock Central. What have you been able to sort of glean from watching that tape?
And one thing with Rogers Heritage is they always play us tough. They usually play us really close. We've had success over them, which I hope that our guys don't look too much into that. But just watching Heritage on film, they're still trying to find, their identities, their personnel. They've kind of moved some people around. I feel like that they're getting, a little bit better each and every week. I thought Little Rock Central, they've gotten better throughout the year. And, they've done a really good job. It was a really close game. Heritage took the opening kickoff and drive and drove it right down and scored. But Little Rock Central kind of stepped up, and there were plays on both sides. But Little Rock Central came out with the win. But, with Little Rock Central's athletic ability and athleticism, I thought that might be the case.
Everything sort of starts and ends really with their quarterback, Dominic Castaneda. Threw for 225 yards against y'all last year in a 28-20 win. But this year seems to be, a little bit more of a runner. It looks like he's bulked up a little bit. It looks like they're going to use the quarterback run game and the quick pass game.
Yes, I think you're exactly right. I think that they're going to try and do a lot of, give us a bunch of different formations, a lot of trade shifts, trying to get numbers, a lot of what we call eye candy as far as getting your eyes one way and bringing something back the other way. They run the buck sweep and the counter extremely well. And then just getting the ball out quick. I think just trying to get it out on the perimeter, just being smart with it, high percentage passes. And then you always got to be ready for their trick plays because, a couple years ago that I think they had maybe 4 or 5 trick plays that they scored on. So we got to make sure and be ready for that as well.
Everything seems to center for them, around number 1, Michael Hester.
Yes,
he's kind of their do-it-all. He's their Trey Serrano, if you will. 84 yards against you last year, had a touchdown. That's a guy you got to focus on.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we talk about with our team and our defense, that, hey, we do have a great challenge with number 1 as far as being able to do multiple things. And, if they can, they're going to try and slow down, like I said, and run the football, but also find ways to be able to get him the ball. And we've got to do a good job like we have, the first 3 weeks up front, maintaining the line of scrimmage. And, with Rogers Heritage, young, inexperienced offensive line, which they're getting better with every game experience. But I like our guys up front this week.
Another guy that they feature a lot is number 5, Devin Jacaitis. He's got 16 catches through 3 games, but a lot of them are the short variety catch and run type.
Yeah, they're trying to get the ball out quick and just let him make plays. They don't throw the ball extremely well downfield, but they do try to find different ways as far as with the bubble or, the quick hitch or the quick out. And also in the screen game. So we've got to make sure, we got to know where their playmakers are. We got to know, who they're trying to get the football to, and just make sure that we locate them and, just do what we do, though, defensively, and I think we'll be fine.
One of the things we haven't talked about in our time together during the pregame shows is the overall conference. You guys sit atop the conference at 3-0. Obviously, no league games have been played, but 7A West is a little bit in flux. Looks like, Fayetteville, Bentonville, I think everybody expects them to be there. Then Rogers, boy, then it's wide open after that.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. And, each and every week, you never know what can happen. And, it's a long year and it's a grinding year, especially once you get into conference. A lot of it is going to, who can stay healthy. And then also, how is your depth going to be able to play into, as we move forward in the conference. And that's the one thing that we've kind of been blessed with, is a little bit more depth this year than we've had in recent years.
You like this team.
I do.
You like this team a lot. When we talked in August, you cracked a smile when you were talking about your senior leaders. And I think that smile's grown, and it's obviously shown on the field. But I think you're starting to see a little bit of what you guys have worked on for 3 years getting to this point. You like this team a lot.
I do. And I knew that going into off season, just the way how they approached everything. And, when you haven't had much success, it is difficult. And these guys have stayed the course. Our coaches have stayed the course with the process, and we believed in what we were doing. And most importantly, the players believed in what we were doing. And so a lot of credit goes to those guys, the leadership, just being hungry and wanting to, change the program. And that's what they've done. So I'm excited to see what, we're going to be able to do the rest of the season.
Coach, best of luck tonight.
Yeah,
We're looking forward to it. Kickoff's coming up. You're watching the Springdale Bulldog pregame show on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
By welcoming our very own 2024 homecoming court. Introducing our sophomore court. Junior Rodriguez. Junior is being escorted by his parents, Alvaro and Tanya Rodriguez Jr. Junior is a member of the football team and is also enrolled in the Engineering and Architecture Academy. After high school, he intends to pursue college football at the U of A. Sophomore royalty, Junior Rodriguez. Daisy Chavez. Daisy is being escorted by her sister, Yolanda Chavez. Daisy is a varsity cheerleader at Springdale High who loves spending time with her friends and family. One of her favorite memories so far is cheering at the football games. After she graduates, she dreams of becoming a real estate agent. Sophomore maid, Daisy Chavez. Takumi Espino. Takumi is being escorted by his dad, Carlos Espino, and his sister, Destiny Pachara. Takumi is actively involved in the medical academy, sophomore class council, IB, tennis, and band. He balances these commitments while developing his skills and passions. After high school, he plans to attend the U of A to pursue a career in the medical field, where he hopes to make a positive impact on people's lives. Sophomore royalty, Takumi Espino. Brooklyn Legg. Brooklyn is being escorted by Ken Elderman. She is a varsity cheerleader for the Springdale Bulldogs and a member of the SHS Medical Academy. Brooklyn has also participated in the AR Tech Dash program with UAMS. She loves spending time outdoors and being with the people she cares about. After high school, she plans to become an orthodontist. Sophomore maid, Brooklyn Legg. Jasmine Moncada. Jasmine is being escorted by her parents, Johanna and Harold Moncada. She is on the student council and aspires to be a social media influencer and photographer. Jasmine hopes to combine her passions for photography with creating fun content, building a community, working with brands, and inspiring others through authentic stories while chasing a creative career. Sophomore maid, Jasmine Moncada. Meredith Villanueva. Meredith is being escorted by Esteban Ortega and Christian Hogwin. She is in the IB program and the Medical Academy, and is also part of the Spirit Bulldogs, Sophomore Class Council, and SHS Cheer. One of her favorite memories is a rainy pre-football game trip to McDonald's with friends, where they laughed despite getting soaked and losing their food. Sophomore maid, Meredith Villanueva. Charlotte Young. Charlotte is being escorted by her dad, Zach Young. She is a cheerleader at Springdale High School and loves hanging out with her friends in her free time. One of her favorite memories from high school is cheering at her very first varsity football game. Sophomore maid, Charlotte Young. And now, introducing our junior court. Liliana Castrillon. Liliana is being escorted by her parents, Lizette and Jesus Castrillon. She is a member of Key Club and is working towards becoming a CNA through the NWAAC program in the spring. Liliana is passionate about helping others and dreams of becoming a pediatric nurse where she can care for children and make a difference in their lives. Junior maid, Liliana Castrillon. Guadalupe Granados. Guadalupe is being escorted by her parents, Adela and Juan Granados. She is involved in the Law Academy, Student Council, and cheerleading. One of her best high school memories is when her cheer team placed second at Nationals in Dallas, Texas, going from 20th place the previous year. Junior maid, Guadalupe Granados. Abraham Mancia. Abraham is being escorted by his parents, Daisy Alvarenga and David Mancia. Abraham has participated in the band as a drum major, sung with the Unity Choir, and taken part in the mock trial team, class council, and the IB Academy. One of the most cherished memories is when the band achieved a perfect score at the state competition. Junior royalty, Abraham Mancia. Kia McCoy. Kia is being escorted by her godparents, Teresa and Chris Kendall. She is on the varsity basketball team and also runs track. After high school, she hopes to earn athletic scholarships to help her major in public and social services. Junior maid, Kia McCoy. Lila McVeigh. Lila is being escorted by her parents, Morgan and David McVeigh. She has participated in the dance team and volleyball and is a member of the Architectural Academy. One of her favorite memories is attending the state dance competition during her sophomore year and spending time with her teammates at the hotel. Junior maid, Layla McVeigh. Alexa Robertson. Alexa is being escorted by her parents, Melissa and Dan Robertson. She's on the varsity cheer team, student council, and in the Law Academy. Her favorite memory from high school is attending nationals, where her team placed second, and they bonded throughout the journey. Junior maid, Alexa Robertson. Caitlin Spurlock. Caitlin is being escorted by her parents, Carrie and Harry Spurlock. She is on the varsity cheer and swim teams at Springdale High. She is also a member of the Medical Academy and HOSA Club. After high school, she plans to attend a 4-year college, earn her BSN, and pursue a career as a pediatric ER nurse while continuing her education to become an NP. Junior maid, Caitlin Spurlock. Liliana Aldaco. Liliana is being escorted by her parents, Maria Garcia and Francisco Aldaco. She is in the Agriculture Academy, HOSA, NHS, Student Ambassadors, Spirit Bulldogs, and Senior Class Council. After high school, she plans to attend the U of A and earn a bachelor's degree in animal science. Senior royalty, Liliana Aldaco. Leslie Bustamante. Leslie is being escorted by her mom, Veronica Cortez, and little sister, Melanie Cortez. She is on the dance team, student council, and in chamber choir. Her favorite memory at Springdale is attending state with her dance team. She plans to attend a university and earn a degree in finance. Senior royalty, Leslie Bustamante. Jayla Davis. Jayla is being escorted by her parents, Rita Ware and Jermaine Davis. She is the president of the Black Student Union, a member of NHS, and part of the Student Council. After high school, she plans to attend UCA to study interior design and hopes to obtain her real estate license when she turns 18. Senior royalty, Jayla Davis. Aisha Esparza. Aisha is being escorted by her parents, Laura and Jose Esparza. She is involved in the Law Academy, band, Senior Class Council, NHS, Key Club, and the Spanish National Honor Society. After high school, she plans to attend the U of A to study political science with dreams of attending law school and becoming an immigration or tax attorney. Senior royalty, Aisha Esparza. Lisbeth Gutierrez. Lisbeth is being escorted by her parents, Rosario Garcia and Luis Gutierrez. She has been a member of the dance team, served on student council, and is currently part of Senior Class Council. One of her favorite high school memories is attending the state dance competition during her sophomore year. Senior royalty, Lisbeth Gutierrez. Rosalind Guzman. Rosalind is being escorted by Gabriella and Kathleen Hyman. She has been involved in band, color guard, choir, unity, and NHS. After high school, she plans to attend the U of A and join the Razorback Marching Band color guard. Rosalind will major in business and communication and hopes to pursue a career that allows her to stay active in her community. Senior royalty, Rosalind Gutierrez. Noel Howard. Noel is being escorted by his niece, Aaliyah Jacob. He is on the varsity football team. After high school, Noel plans to attend trade school or college to continue playing football. His favorite high school memory is his sophomore homecoming dance. Senior royalty, Noel Howard. Daphne Jimenez. Daphne is being escorted by her parents, Rosie Castillo and Victor Jimenez. She is the vice president of the student council and the captain of the cheer team, where she has earned All-American and All-State honors. She also runs track, is a member of NHS, is on the yearbook staff, and serves as a student leader at her church. After high school, she plans to attend college and major in nursing. Senior royalty, Daphne Jimenez. Atio Gideon. Atio is being escorted by his sister, Kelula Johnny. He is the Medical Academy and is involved in Student Council, HOSA, and Key Club. After high school, Atio plans to attend a 4-year college to pursue a bachelor's in nursing and become a pediatric nurse. Senior royalty, Atia Gideon. Consuela Kabua. Consuela is being escorted by her father and stepmother. She participates in cheerleading, bilingual community, service learning, and the Islander Club. After high school, she intends to enroll at the U of A, where she will pursue a major in mechanical engineering. Senior royalty, Consuela Kabua. Lodgket Kanagaki. Lodgket is being escorted by his parents, Rena and Kakuro Kanagaki. He is a football player, and one of his favorite high school memories is working with the coaches during the Kiwanis Kids football program. He enjoyed guiding the young kids and seeing how excited they were. Senior royalty, Lodgket Kanagaki. Lucy Lutard. Lucy is being escorted by her parents, Robin and Leon Lutard. She is a member of the Springdale High School swim team, senior class council, NHS, and Key Club. Lucy is also a cheerleader for Infinity Athletics. After high school, she plans to attend the U of A and pursue a career in healthcare. Senior royalty, Lucy Lutard. Aaliyah Lobaton. Aaliyah is being escorted by Carolina Santos Lobaton, Ivar, and Adrian Lobaton. She is part of the dance team. Her favorite memory is attending state last year and spending time with her teammates at the hotel's indoor pool. After high school, Aaliyah plans to get her real estate license, work with a broker for 3 years, and then open her own business. Senior royalty, Aaliyah Lobaton. Evelyn Martinez. Evelyn is being escorted by her mom, Paloma Araujo. She is a cheerleader who brings energy and spirit to every performance. Evelyn loves teamwork, which is a big part of her life. After high school, she is excited to become an ultrasound technician, as she's passionate about helping others in the medical field. Senior royalty, Evelyn Martinez. Emlyn Rycom. Emlyn is being escorted by her family, Ken P.T. Fairway, and Raxum Rycom. She's part of the Law Academy and has taken part in the PYT mentoring group and the ETS program with the U of A. This is her first year on the student council. In her free time, she loves hanging out with her siblings and friends. Emlyn plans to study health sciences to become a radiologist. Senior royalty, Emlyn Rycom. Trinity Skelton. Trinity is being escorted by her parents, Whitney and Anthony Westling. She is on the dance team and is also part of the yearbook staff and the Spirit Bulldogs. After high school, Trinity plans to attend cosmetology or anesthetician school to pursue a career in beauty. Senior royalty, Trinity Skelton. Aileen Bonseada. Aileen is being escorted by her parents, Sal and Home Bonseada. She is involved in the Law Academy, National Honor Society, Student Council, and the Pretty Young Things Club. Her favorite high school memory is attending the student versus staff basketball game during her sophomore year and seeing Miss Lockhart do the splits. Senior royalty, Aileen Bonseada. Mashiro Yamatne. Mashiro is being escorted by his niece, Kumani. He's a student ambassador, a member of National Honor Society, and the president of the Islanders Club. His favorite high school memory is watching Isaiah dunk during the Springdale High Harbor basketball game in his sophomore year. Senior royalty, Mashiro Yamane. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give one final round of applause for our homecoming court and our senior royalty. And now, introducing the 2024 Homecoming King, Noel Howard. And now, introducing your 2024 Homecoming Queen, Jayla Davis. Please give a big round of applause to our 2024 homecoming king and queen. And now stick around for some excellent high school football.
Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gray, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jared Cleveland, Principal Jason Jones, the staff, the students, and the alumni of Springdale High School, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this presentation of Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Hi again, everybody. Zach Arns, voice of the Bulldogs, high atop Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium for tonight's 2024 homecoming against the Rogers Heritage Eagles. Joining me, as always, is Coach Robert Johnson. And, Coach, I don't think you can have a much more successful preseason than we had. 3-0 as we see some highlights here from the game against Bishop Kelly. But this Springdale defense is playing about as well as any defense that's played this century for the Dogs. And you add into that a complementary offense.
Exactly. I've seen more confidence. Defense picks it up and the offense turns right around. Offense is keeping the ball, and that was something last year that they put the ball on the ground several times in a game, and this year they're not doing that.
Yeah, this is a very physical Springdale defense, and then you add in guys like this, Carson Hayter, and this offense, which it's death by 1,000 paper cuts, but it's got that explosive element.
Yep. At any point, you got 2 or 3 guys. You got Trey, you got Carson, and then you got the fullback up the middle with just pounds and pounds and pounds.
Right now, we're about a couple minutes away from kickoff. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back to set up the ball game. It's Rogers Heritage and Springdale's homecoming 2024 on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Grant fires it back in the end zone. It's good.
Pass complete to Asserud at 5. Touchdown, Springdale. And we welcome you back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium as we get set for tonight's homecoming game. And, Coach, maybe one of the big stories tonight's going to be the weather.
Yes.
So 70 degrees outside. It looks gorgeous, but there is a really strong wind. It's blowing from left to right on your TV screens. It's going to be gusting up to 29 miles an hour. We've got a front moving in, and it could play.
You can definitely tell the difference. It sure does.
It'll wreak some havoc in the kicking game. But let's talk about these teams here. We kind of referenced Springdale 3-0 in the non-con. Dominant is probably the best, and it seemed to get better as the weeks went on. Springdale comes in 3-0 for the first time since 2018, trying to go to 4-0 for the first time since 2018. This is a good football team that I think is playing with a ton of confidence right now. Is going to come out sky high tonight.
The confidence, you mentioned that, is so true. You can see it in the kids. You can see it in the body language on the sideline. You can see it in the coaches, and it's just throughout the whole culture of the program.
Yeah, Springdale's won the last 9 in this series. The last win for Rogers Heritage was in 2014. It's been a while for Rogers Heritage. Things not going great for the War Eagles. They lost last week to a Little Rock Central, team that we saw in week 1. They're a young team. They're going to start 4 sophomores on the offensive line, and that's bad when you're going to play Springdale's defensive line. When you're talking about Lodge Kid, you're talking about Julian, and you're talking about Alex Conley.
Exactly, and those 3 guys up front are really, really good. And I'm not so sure that Julian. I don't know. I've not found an offensive guy that can block him.
Not yet. But you say all of this, and all the numbers certainly tilt towards Springdale. But it's homecoming.
It is.
And you're managing distractions. There was a parade last night, a lot of distractions tonight, the dance tomorrow night. As a coach, this is going to drive you nuts.
As a coach, it's the worst because, like you said, there's so many distractions. And as a coach, it's so important to make sure the kids are focused on what's at task.
Captains are heading out to midfield, and again, it's going to be interesting to see whether Coach Hobbs. This is a ground and pound offense. I don't think the wind bothers the offense that much, but it will have an effect in the kicking game, both punting and kickoffs and field goals.
Yes, it will definitely. I'm kind of anxious to see if we win the toss, if he wants it, or if he wants to defer to the second half and let the defense start out.
This Rogers Heritage team, as we mentioned, comes in 0-3. They did play last week. Springdale, of course, coming off the bye. We're going to wait and see here. I was talking to Coach earlier this week. Some injuries. Easton Hahn, we'll see. Coach thinks he's close. Jacoby Mason, same sort of deal. Game time decisions. we talked about Jacoby in the pregame show. We talked about Day Fan, a guy who stepped in for Jacoby.
Right.
I love Day.
Yes.
Maybe 125 pounds, but he's not afraid to stick his nose in there.
No,
and make
he's
a tackle.
not. He is definitely not afraid, and he's got the confidence. He had to play last year and got a lot of reps, and he's getting reps now. And the kid has really good football IQ, and he's getting better and better as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch this team. I was talking with Donald Tucker this week. We were putting some stuff together for later on in the year, and I kept saying over and over and over again, this is a fun team to watch. This Springdale team, they play for each other, they play hard, and it is a good. I mean, it's a good brand of football. It's a powerful brand of football, and you and I have not had a chance to get on the air and talk about this as we see Springdale's going to win the toss and take the football, and they'll go into that win.
Right.
But they made Bishop Kelly quit.
Yes,
I mean, they
really
wanted
did.
no more.
You're
of
exactly
Springdale.
right. They did. They had them. They shut it down, and that's exactly. I think if I know Coach Hobbs well enough, they want them to be able to come out, start fast, and be off and as much as they can in the end zone.
Yeah, it was during the coaches show. The last question I asked Coach Hobbs, I just kind of looked at him. I said, "You like this team, don't you?" And he said, "Yes, I do."
Yeah.
This is this is a team that's got good senior leadership. This is one of those games where you want that senior leadership to come in because you don't want them too high, you don't want them too low. You just wanted that nice even keel, and let Springdale just play Springdale football.
Right. You make that comment. When I talk to other coaches, that's very similar to what they say. They like the team.
Yeah.
And it's kind of going throughout the whole staff as well.
Yeah, and it's it's a team that's developing superstars. They didn't have superstars coming in. I think Rancel Oriana is one of the players that, as this season goes on, we're going to look back on and go, man, we're lucky we had this guy.
You bet. 100. Yeah, because here's the thing. We know when he gets the ball, good things are going to happen.
Absolutely.
And he just opens it up on the perimeter for those other guys that can really, really run.
Rancel coming in averaging 103 yards per game. He had 116 in this game last year. And, we talk about, Heritage maybe struggling a little bit here and there. This series has been competitive. Last year's game was an 8-point win. Now, Heritage scored a late touchdown to make it an 8-point game. But they have played Springdale well.
Right. And I think last year, too, if I'm correct, we had several turnovers last year, too.
Yes, we did.
As we were trying to go in. So that kind of hampered us a little bit as well. And like you said, they scored a late touchdown also. So, I think this year they want to come out and get things started and be more consistent on the offensive
much
side.
different attitude with the Springdale team, in 2024. And this is a game that kind of tests that. I mean, this is an opponent that, everybody's patting you on the back, telling you how great you are, and now you got to go, go prove it against a team that really is struggling. And a team that you've dominated in recent years.
That's right. Not only you've dominated them, but you've seen them get beat by a team that in week one we kind of handled pretty well.
Yeah.
With Little Rock Central, and they went out. Little Rock Central scored first.
Yeah, they did.
And then 21 unanswered point for Little Rock Central, and it's 21-7.
Heritage is coming onto the field. You see the dogs in the tunnel getting ready to come out, and here they come. The 2024 Springdale Bulldogs 3-0 on the year. So the dogs come onto the field. They are going to get the football first. They'll be moving from the right to the left, and Springdale looking again to go 4-0 for the first time since 2018. And I'm going to ask you up front, what's the key to this, to this game here tonight for Springdale? I think it's a fast start. I think if you get a fast start, you put these guys away early and start to focus on next week.
It's just being consistent. Just do what you do. Don't put the ball on the ground. Be consistent. And I really believe the defense is going to pick up where they left off. You've got three guys up front that all three of their motors stay on fast the whole time.
The offense for Springdale tonight, you'll see Trey Serrano, Carson Hayter in the backfield, along with Rancel Oriana. Jack Pounders, of course, the quarterback. Noel Howard, Joash Shikoko. Those are your wide receivers. We'll say Hayden Brown at the tight end spot. Guys that really don't get a lot of love, don't get a lot of attention. The guys up front, that's Colby Cooks at left tackle. Joshua Salazar is your left guard. Xavier Engel has done a heck of a job at the center spot. Carlos Martinez, who was one of the captains tonight, and Javen Polite. Those five guys,
that's where it starts. That's where it starts. Yeah, you're exactly right. They never get the credit, but that's where it starts, is right up front. And so I know they're excited to be that part of that offense as well.
So Springdale sends out the return team. Trey Serrano will drop back deep. Carson Hayter and Noel Howard. Now, this is, for a team like Heritage with nothing to lose here.
You might look for the onside. That's right. They're kind of bunched up right there, but like you said, you never know. I'm telling the front line, hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Make sure it's kicked.
Ronald Vizette Diaz has it teed up, and we are just about set for homecoming weekend. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. He is Coach Robert Johnson. Dogs looking to go to 4-0. We are happy to bring it to you. Zet Diaz has it teed up, and they're going to try the onside kick. It's going to hit a Springdale player in the head, and now I think Kumtak fell on top of it. It's just what we talked about. And as the referees umpire, it is Heritage football at the 43-yard line, and that's just what we talked about.
Yep. You got, like you said, they don't have anything to lose, and, those are things you got to be ready for up front.
So they'll get the football at the 42-yard line of Springdale, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Rogers Heritage War Eagles. Their quarterback, Dominic Castaneda. Now, he's changed numbers on me. He's normally number 11. Looks like he's going to go with number 0 tonight. Running back is Michael Hester. The receivers, Cohen Smith, Terrell Myers, Devin Jacadis, and Devin Woods. Their leading receiver is number 5, Devin Jacadis. We'll set the offensive line here in a second. We'll set the Springdale defense. So this is 1st and 10, ball at the 42-yard line. It's Castaneda in the shotgun. They're going to try a little pitch. And he's going to slip down at the 42-yard line. It's going to be no gain on the play. That was Evan Woods.
Yeah, I talked to some of the Heritage coaches, and, we were talking about the new turf and the new facility, and they were saying, we had a couple of kids that were kind of sliding on the turf. And so that's an adjustment they're going to have to make as well.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. They'll run out of a pistol formation. They like to move around a lot of shifting. A lot of motion. This is going to be a pass, far side screen set up, 40-yard line, 35, and that's going to be about all. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Pass caught over there by I think that's Woods.
Right. 2 plays, and both of them been on the perimeter. I think that's for a reason because of what we have up front.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 4. Ball at the 36-yard line. Straight ahead is Evan Woods and nowhere to go.
94.
94, Julian Arroyos. Shempaul cleans him up, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, this is kind of in between. They're definitely going to go for it here. So
check that. I said it was Evan Woods. It was Evan Gordon on the tackle. He's their power back. Hester kind of their guy they're looking to get to the perimeter. So this will bring up 4th down and 5. We're just underway here. Rogers Heritage gets a onside kick on the opening kickoff, and that's something I'm certain that Coach Hobbs not real thrilled about.
No, that's definitely not something you want, giving them an extra possession.
So this will be 4th down and 5, line to make the 32-yard line. It's Castaneda. He's got Gordon alongside now. He'll move on to the other side, 4 wide receiver set. That's Jacaitis in motion. And we've got whistles.
Looks
like a timeout Heritage.
Oh, they did.
9:50 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
So Heritage going to keep the offense on the field. Springdale sends out the defense. It's Castaneda in the backfield. Gordon is the running back alongside. They'll go 4 wide receivers. Guy to watch in this situation is number 44. That's Evan Gaddy. He's kind of their H-back tight end. He's a guy they like to hit on some quick wide dumps. That's Gaddy in motion right there. 3-man rush. Castaneda throws. Pass caught at the 26-yard line. That's Myers with the reception, and it'll be a 1st down.
Arroyos was right there in his face. He got it right between him. The receiver had to come back and catch the ball, and just kind of slid forward and caught the ball for the 1st down.
10-yard pickup gives the War Eagles 1st down. Now, they scored on the first drive against Little Rock Central last week, and this is a team that's had trouble scoring 9 points per game, just under 300 yards in total offense. This is a team that is certainly looking for a spark here in the first quarter.
Yes. And you can tell a lot of moving parts right here, and
This feels like quarterback run. They do like to run Castaneda. He's a 200-pounder, and they're going to fire it far side. Pass complete. It's Woods inside the 15, inside the 10, and he's going to get down. Looks like they're going to mark him out at the 6-yard line. He'll step out there, but that'll be a 20-yard pickup and a first down.
Missed tackle right there at the point of attack, and anytime you miss a tackle out on the perimeter, there's not much help outside there. So we got to do a good job.
First down and 10 first and goal, for Rogers Heritage. Clock running, 8:55 to go here in the first quarter. This is the first possession of the ball game. Castaneda in the shotgun. He's got Gordon alongside. They'll hand it to Gordon straight ahead. Nowhere to go. There's Julian Arroyos. It's going to be a 2-yard loss, and they'll bring up second and goal.
Hard to believe Julian's in the backfield.
He is.
He has a knack. I'm going to say this. I don't know if it'll happen, but he's going to get a handoff.
Sooner or later, he's going to get one.
Man, his motor runs fast.
It just feels like for Heritage, and I know they're starting 3 young guys up front. Saron, Lackey, and Autrand are all sophomores. These are young players.
Right.
It feels like their best options at this point are probably on the perimeter.
Right, and that's what they've done. If the passes and the outside runs have been out there. So
second and goal, ball at the 8. This is Castaneda straight ahead. He's going to get into the end zone for a War Eagle touchdown, and that's going to give Rogers Heritage a surprising 6-0 lead.
Yep. Well, and it started with the onside kick, and those are things you give a team like that an opportunity to get some an advantage and some confidence, and they took advantage of it.
Lizette Diaz in to try the extra point, and we'll see what they're playing with the wind here, so that's certainly something that plays to their advantage. Springdale will be going into that 20 to 25 mile an hour wind. Snap's good, kicks on the way. And it's good, so our score with 7:56 to go here in the first quarter. Rogers Heritage 7, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
The Heritage scoring drive, 7 plays, 42 yards. Dominic Castaneda goes in from 8 yards out, and now obviously you're in some sort of kick safe. You're expecting
exactly
the
you
onside
have to.
kick.
Anytime you play a team like this, it's not one. Expect anything.
Lizette Diaz has it teed up. Back deep for Springdale is Trey Serrano. He is the deep back at the 8-yard line. And it looks like they're going to try it again. Well, this one's going to be right up the middle. And I think Heritage got it again. And now we got a flag down. They may have touched it.
I think he touched it.
Yeah.
They threw the flag on this side saying he touched it early.
So while we wait here, Springdale's going to have to tighten up the special teams.
Yeah, they're going to move it back up and say that.
Illegal procedure, kicking team. Ball will be placed, spot of the foul, first down, Springdale.
All right, so Springdale's going to get the football. They try the onside again. They recover it, but touched it early, and now Springdale's going to get the football in Rogers Heritage territory at the 49. So a break for Springdale, but certainly a little bit concerning.
Yes. Well, and they you can tell they've worked on it, and they've done a good job, and that was a really good attempt there. And they had an opportunity to get it, just touched it a little early.
You mentioned the Rogers game last year where Rogers tried 4 straight onside kicks and covered them all.
Yes.
And built a 28-0 lead before Springdale ever had the football. This will be 1st and 10 for the Dogs. Ball at the 49-yard line. Here's Oriana, Ransell, and he's going to get down to the 43-yard line. Good strong run there by Ransell. And Springdale just needs to put together a nice strong drive here, kind of settle things down. Be a 6-yard pickup for Ransell on first down. The Springdale offense, we mentioned Jack Pounders is your quarterback. Oriana, Trey Serrano, Carson Hayter. The running backs, the wide receivers, Noel Howard, Joash Chikoko. Tight ends, Hayden Brown. Colby Cooks, Joshua Salazar, Xavier Engel, Carlos Martinez, Jacob Polite. across the front. 2nd down and 4, ball at the 43-yard line. It'll be a 3 wide receiver set. Oriana, the running back. Ransell straight ahead. 1st down yardage down to the 38-yard line, and it'll be enough for the dog 1st down.
I think you're going to see a lot of that tonight. They just take advantage of the opportunity they have up front with the bigger line, and they're going to just feed it, and then they'll pop it outside, and I think that's what you're going to get a bunch of.
Again, we mentioned the weather. Nice night. It's 70 degrees outside. It'll be in the 60s by the time we get out of here tonight, but that wind is just whipping from left to right on your screen. Right into the face of the Springdale offense, and it will gust up to about 29 miles an hour is what I was reading just a minute ago. This is 1st and 10, ball at the 39-yard line. Springdale with the 3 wide receiver set. Oriana, the running back. That's Hayter in motion. Here's Jack, pitches to Carson Hayter with room. Carson to the 30. Carson Hayter, 20-yard line, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Springdale.
And that's exactly what we talked about, inside, and then hit it outside. And, nobody's out there to cover the pitch. And when you've got a guy like Carson Hayter on one side and you got Trey out there as well, it makes it difficult to cover the perimeter.
So A.J. Woods will come on to try the extra point on the year. A.J., 18 for 19 on extra points. This one a big one here going into that win. And take a look at run by Carson Hayter. Man, that is just pure speed.
And you could tell he just trust your speed and just run, and that's what he did. Good job.
So here's AJ. Snaps good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 6:15 to go here in the first quarter. Springdale 7, Rogers Heritage 7. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
The Springdale scoring drives, 3 plays, 49 yards. Carson Hayter goes in from 39 yards out, and we're tied up at 7. And everything kind of settles down here. Now you're going to hand it back to the strength of your team, which is your defense.
Right.
This Springdale defense giving up 1.6 yards per carry, rushing the football, 46 yards a game. You feel like that's going to tighten up here.
Yeah, and too, it's you talk about this a lot, but when you play teams like this that hadn't hadn't done as well, you kind of want to just make sure you kind of catch up to the speed of the game.
AJ hits a knuckleball. It's going to hit it about the 12-yard line and roll into the end zone. So I think you're going to take that into a 20-plus mile-an-hour wind. AJ gets yet another touchback.
What's he got over the season? Do you know offhand?
I know the percentage. It's over 80%.
That's good.
Touchbacks. I'd have
That's
to go back and look
great for that special team.
Sure enough. All right, let's run through the rest of the Springdale defense here. We set the defensive line. Linebackers are Shem Paul, Marcus Coben. Nathan Kumtak gets the start at the rush linebacker. Raxon Resham, I know you love him. He's going to play today.
Yes.
Day-Day Fan, Billy Packer, your corners, Jesse Aratrick, Ricky Balderas.
Looks like Easton's out there.
Okay, so Easton Hahn, now he was a game-time decision.
Right.
Looks like Easton's going to come into the ball game, and getting your number 1 linebacker back is a big deal for
Just
the
a
Springdale
communication
defense.
guy, too.
So 1st and 10 for Heritage, ball at the 20-yard line. Castaneda is your quarterback. This is Castaneda rolling near side. Easton pressures him, and he fires it high and wide, looking for, looks like Terrell Myers, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Pressure by Easton right off the bat. And those are things you look for. You got a guy that understands the game, knows where to be, and right off the bat, he pressures the quarterback.
The Springdale defense giving up about 18 points per game, 46 yards on the ground, 222 through the air. But I think the number that you and I sort of zero in on is that turnover margin.
Right.
Springdale +2 through 3 games.
Well, you say that. He's kind of floating the ball up, and I think so one of us is going to have a chance at maybe taking a pick.
4 wides for Castaneda. They'll try and get it to Hester, and guess who? Julian Arroyos. Going to spin him down inside the 10-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 13. But another tackle for loss for Julian. That's his 8th tackle for loss in just over 3 games.
Wow. And I'm telling you, he's in the backfield before the back even has a chance to take a second step.
Yeah, Julian's going to be a problem tonight for Rogers Heritage. Obviously, Junior Rodriguez has checked in.
Yep.
Lodgkit and Julian Arroyos. That'll be the down 3. And this is going to be 3rd down. And we'll call it 16. Springdale on the year giving up about 33% on third downs. That's Hester in motion. Now they'll send Woods in motion. And now more people go in motion. A lot of shifting in this Heritage offense, and they're going to try and spread the field. This is Castaneda. Fires near side. Screen set up. Shempal has none of it. It's going to bring up fourth down. That looks like the Springdale defense.
Good job right there. Well, and if you notice, too, they kind of had like a dime package in. They had an extra backer in, and even though they had Big Junior, they moved Junior outside a little bit and put Shempal in with Lotchkin inside just to get a different speed action. And Shim read the screen and made a good play.
It's a 1-yard pickup. Hester will punt. Back deep for Springdale, the very dangerous Trey Serrano. It's a 4th and 16. Snap's good. Hester gets the kick away. Trey fields it at the 44. Trey Serrano with a little bit of room. Trey Serrano to the 30. Puts a move on. He's going to be run out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's why he's back there.
Well, that's exactly right. You know, it's he's a kid that if he makes one guy miss, he can take it to the end zone really, really quick.
We'll see where they put this down. Looks like they're going to put it down at the 23.
Good field position, yeah.
Oh, great field position for Springdale. And now you like your chances here. Springdale's offense, 3 plays on the last drive. You get a 19-yard return, and all of a sudden, you're right back near the red zone.
Exactly.
Springdale's red zone numbers on the year, by the way, I was looking at this the other day, 92%. They have 1 missed field goal. 12 touchdowns inside the red zone. They're 18 for 19. Here's Jack inside the 15, and he'll be dragged down close to the 17. We'll see where they put it down, but a good, strong run by Jack. You like that on first down.
You bet. We'll take 6 yards. I think it went to the 18 maybe. Yeah.
Yep, so it'll be a 5-yard pickup. I was joking with Jack a couple weeks ago. Jack threw 1 interception last year, and it was on a pitch. That went forward down the offensive line. So, man, we can't have any of that anymore.
I remember that now that you mentioned that.
I looked at that play 20 times to make sure that thing went forward. So this will be 2nd down and 5. Clock running, 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. Oriana's the lone setback. That's Carson Hayter in motion. Jack to throw, got a man wide open and just missed. Joe Ashikoko. Just a little bit more air under that.
That was a good play call. Jack saw him wide open and tried to just get it to him really quick. And I think Jack, if he has a chance to get that back, he makes the play there. He just kind of rushed it a little bit there.
Jack on the year, 158 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, but it's not the yards. It's, when he completes those passes. He threw a great route against Bishop Kelly a couple weeks ago to Trey Serrano as he bent around the safety, and Jack delivered the ball to him on the money. So it's going to bring up 3rd down for the Dogs, 3rd down and 5. Springdale 50% on 3rd downs here in 2024 through 3 games. Here's Jack on the pitch. He's got Carson Hayter, 15-10, 5, touchdown Springdale.
Wow. Good. That was a little counter action right there. Jack did a good job, made the guy take him, pitched it to Carson. Great perimeter blocking on the edge right there, and he walked in the end zone.
He is a dangerous, dangerous young man, Carson Hayter. He is really, really important to the way this thing goes. But Springdale gets on the board on a 3rd down. They convert again. Here's another look at it. Here you see Carson, and man, once he gets a little seam, it's just pure speed.
Yeah.
And now A.J. Woods in to try the extra point. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 3:44 to go here in the first quarter. Springdale 14, Rogers Heritage 7. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hola a todos, soy Maribel Tapia y quiero compartirles algo que nos llena de orgullo. Queremos que sepas que tu familia, logros y sueños nos importan. Porque contando nuestras historias, conectamos nuestra comunidad. Los esperamos para celebrar juntos los nuevos episodios de esta temporada en Facebook, Escuelas de Springdale, Spotlight Latino, Univisión y Telemundo Arkansas. Recuerda, yo soy Maribel Tapia y te espero para un cafecito y charla.
The Springdale scoring drives, 3 plays, 23 yards. Carson Hayter goes in from 18 yards out, and Bone's working tonight, isn't
Yes. I mean, and that was just kind of a coast in for Carson. I mean, there wasn't anybody there to take the pitch. Jack made a good pitch and good read and really good play. Really good play.
AJ's got it teed up back deep for Rogers Heritage is Michael Hester, and AJ with another touchback. This one high and deep. My goodness, that's into a 20-mile-an-hour wind.
He put it 5 yards in the end zone.
It's the G in Springdale, so another touchback We're going to have to get that sponsored or something. Another touchback by A.J. Woods.
Yeah.
Pins Heritage back with 3:44 to go. Heritage gets the onside kick. They get a little bit of momentum, and then Springdale, puts the clamps on them.
Yep. And we knew the defense was kind of that catalyst to do that. And they've done a really, really good job.
Another guy that it doesn't get a whole lot of love on this defense, but he is really, really effective, is Samuel, 44. I mispronounce his name every single time, but
Lamcut?
Ione. Samuel. He is so good. He's just, every time you're looking at the bottom of the pile, there he is.
Yeah.
This will be 1st and 10. Castaneda fires. Pass complete to Myers. He's going to get up just past the 25-yard line, so it'll be about a 6-yard pickup. Ricky Balderas stayed a fan down there for the Dogs.
And that's really kind of been the only successful play is getting a screen out to the outside edge. If they go inside, you got 94, you got Conley in there now, and Lotchkin up front. So, and with Conley, his size, he's so big.
When we were walking out after the Bishop Kelly game, I walked by Alex, and I went and talked to his dad, Steven. You don't realize how big he really is.
I agree.
This is going to be 2nd down and 4. Castaneda in the pistol. Hester's the deep back. They're going to try and give it to Hester. And there is nowhere to go. Marcus Coben, the first one there. Julian's there. They can't block him.
Julian did a great job because he's coming from the left side. He went down the line of scrimmage and flattened and made a great play. Good job.
Springdale defense again. 1.6 yards per carry through 3 games. That is the best historical number since 05.
Wow.
As far as rushing games in the non-conference. Right. This is going to be 3rd down and 4. Castaneda operating out of the shotgun. He has Michael Hester alongside. It's a 3-wide receiver set. Castaneda. Screen set up. Nope. And down he goes. This time it's Samuel with the sack. His first of the year, I believe. That'll be his first sack. And
there it is. I mean, you just talked about him.
He just flashes so quickly.
Hey, how about the burst? I mean, he came around the corner, and it was like he put in another gear.
Yeah, he's a guy that just pops out. He just pops off the film. It's going to be an 8-yard loss, and now back deep for Springdale, the guy who set him up the last time. That's Trey Serrano. Hester in to punt, and I think if you're Springdale, yeah, go ahead, kick it. Set up the return here. Snaps a little high. Hester gets the kick away. This one's going to be really short. It's going to hit at the 40, take a Springdale roll.
Just get away from it.
And it'll die there at the 40, and Springdale's going to be set up with great field position at the 40 of Rogers Heritage. So after the initial onside kick and the drive, Springdale's really kind of taken over.
Good job by the defense right there. Good job. Good job by the return. Just letting it go, let the offense take over.
90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Springdale has dominated the first quarter. They're just rolling right along. 6 plays, 72 yards, 2 scoring drives, and now an opportunity to go up by 2 scores. Pounders hands to Trey. Trey just jitterbugs his way through there.
He does.
Gets down to the 30-yard line. He's close to first down yardage.
He just, he looked right at a defender, kind of stuttered to the left, stuttered to the right, and just kind of snuck his way through.
So it looks like, they're going to give him the first down to the 30-yard line. I thought for a second they were going to mark him just a bit short, but it will be a first down. Clock stops. 1:14 to go. Noel Howard is checked in as one of the wingbacks. This feels like you may get the toss here to Noel. Or Carson. Ransell just powers straight ahead down to the 26-yard line. And that's really Ransell's game.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Ransell again comes in averaging 103 yards per game. If my math is correct, he's the second leading rusher in the conference coming into tonight. He has done a heck of a job. And as I mentioned at the top of the show, 116 yards, a couple of touchdowns last year in this game.
Yes.
This will be second down, 6 yards to go, 33 seconds to go. Here in the first quarter, Springdale got down 7-0, but has come roaring back with 2 touchdowns on 2 consecutive drives. Here's Jack. He'll pitch to Carson Hayter again. Carson going to get bumped out of bounds around the 23-yard line. We got a flag down. We'll wait and see what that is. I think we may get a hold. Flag resting there at the 29-yard line. New feature we've got now. We get the refs mic'd up.
Right.
They're in the play. Holding. Offense. 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay second down.
There's the call right there, and they'll put the ball. That'll be the first penalty against Springdale tonight. And they'll put it down back at the 36, so it's a 10-yard penalty. We'll bring up second down, and we'll call it 16. So Dogs a little bit behind the sticks. And this is something that Springdale has not done a lot of this year is the penalty. And they had one game, Central, where there were, but that's first game of the year. Since then, Springdale's been really good in the penalty game. So second down, 16. Clock running here. I don't know that Springdale's going to get this play off. 2 seconds, 1 second. And that is the end of the first quarter. So we've played 12 minutes.
Into the first quarter, gentlemen.
Our score after one quarter, Springdale 14, Rogers Heritage 7. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
We start the second quarter. Springdale leads 14-7. They've got the football at the 36-yard line. It's second down and 16, and now they've got the wind with them.
Right.
And you may be able to open up the passing game. Not that you necessarily want to at this point, but
Right.
Springdale in the first quarter runs 8 times for 86 yards. They've been incredibly effective running the football. Oriana's the lone running back. That's Carson Hayter in motion. Here's Jack to throw. He's going to fire it deep, looking for Trey Serrano into the end zone. Almost makes a great one-handed catch, but it's going to go incomplete. It's going to bring up third down and 16.
Yep. Jack did a good job. I think maybe the wind kind of floated it because he looked like he was leading him upfield that time, kind of floated to the right a little bit. And I think that the wind may have affected a little bit of that.
It was a great shot.
That is.
That defense, man, they are locked in and playing well. See Jacoby Mason there, number 8.
Right.
He's a guy that they'll get back here in the next couple of weeks and to add more depth to that defensive backfield. This is going to be third down and 16. Again, Springdale comes in tonight averaging 50% on third down conversions. This is going to be a long one, third down 16. They're going to hand it to Carson Hayter on the delay. This is a play we haven't seen yet. Carson is gone.
Wow.
Touchdown, Springdale. Carson Hayter. 3 touchdowns in a quarter and 13 seconds.
How about the burst right there of Carson Hayter? I mean, it was a sprint draw action there, kind of delayed, and then sprint. He ran past 3 guys. I don't know that they saw him.
That's a play we haven't seen yet.
Right.
And you mentioned the burst. I mean, once he got past that
burst was
once he got to that second level, he was gone.
Yeah, I don't think they saw him.
No, you can take a look at it right here, and I mean, you see this burst, and he is long gone. Carson Hayter, 3rd touchdown of the night. Springdale looking to go up 21-7. Kicks on the way, and it's good. So our new score with 11:47 to go here in the second quarter. Springdale 21, Rogers Heritage 7. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. The Springdale scoring drives, 4 plays, 40 yards. Carson Hayter goes in from 36, and that's 3 touchdowns for Carson Hayter tonight. These are video game numbers. 3 carries, 92 yards, 3 touchdowns.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it. And that was a really neat little sprint draw action there, and they just split it up.
All right, so do you think AJ here can hit the arena? He's got a 25-mile-an-hour wind behind him.
We'll see. I think so.
He's getting into this one, and it is long gone. He'll put that one 8 yards back in the end zone.
Yep.
And Springdale's going to pin them back deep again. And after that initial touchdown from Rogers Heritage, Springdale has actually held them. They went 42 yards on the first drive. Since then, -8 yards.
Wow. Well, they've got to get their average back, so they
Yeah,
got to
they
get negative yards back.
Springdale tonight, their rush defense, we mentioned 1.6 yards per carry. Tonight, 6 carries for Rogers Heritage, -9 yards.
Wow.
So this is going to be 1st down and 10. They'll go 3 wide. Castaneda is your quarterback. Castaneda fires far side, incomplete.
There's
Raxton. Yeah, boy. That's a guy that, you want to talk about, I hate calling them system guys. That's a guy that's come through the system. He understands the system, every in and out.
Yeah.
And he's always around the football.
Well, I can just tell you, he played for me at George, and I'm telling you what, he was a phenomenal
So you're saying
kid to
despite
coach.
you.
No. I tell you what, that kid, I just wanted
He's
to make sure he
terrific.
was there. And, he was a kid. His motor ran. He wanted to win so bad. He just, it was amazing.
You can see, a guy like Raxton, that's a guy that got the instruction early, from you, understood, kind of how to play defense. And, it took a little bit, but Raxton is playing at a really, really high level right now. This is 2nd down and 10. Castaneda, they're going to try a draw their own. This is Hester. And he's going to get up over the 20-yard line, and Raxton's right there to wrap him up again.
Great job there by Raxton because he's playing that outside backer there. So he's checking to see where he's run. He's apexed out there between the tackle and that number 2 receiver. And as soon as he saw the run, he locked in, came up, made a play.
Raxton, the leading tackler on the Springdale team, 3 games, 25 tackles. This is a guy that I'm a highly productive guy.
And if you remember last year, they just threw him in the fire last
they
year.
did.
So he's had reps, and now he's starting to produce.
This is going to be 3rd down and 8. Castaneda in the shotgun. Here comes Springdale on the blitz. Castaneda in trouble and goes down. Julian Arroyo's first up off the pile. There's out. God, look at him.
Yeah.
Look, he's standing there. Lodge Kid is not small.
No.
Alex is huge. Yeah. But that defensive line right now it's a party in the backfield.
Yep. And it's almost like they got their ears pinned back.
Yeah. So it's going to be a 6-yard loss back to the 16-yard line. Hester's going to come in. He's punted twice tonight for a 26-yard average, and now he's going into about a 20-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah.
Trey Serrano back deep. He's got his heels on the 45-yard line as Hester gets the kick away. This is going to be a knuckleball. It's going to hit at the 39. Trey catches at the 45, and he's going to be snowed under.
That's actually into the end of that win. That's a pretty good kick for them.
So Hester's kick will go to the 46-yard line. And now, if you're Springdale here, you're just trying to get you get up 3 scores.
Have we had the possession? Every possession we've had has been inside the 50, haven't?
Yes. Yeah, they started the first one on the 49, and every possession has started in Rogers Heritage territory. This one will as well. Ball's going to be at the 45-yard line. 10:18 to go in the half. Springdale sends out the offense, and we talked about the offensive line at the beginning, and these are guys that just when the numbers start piling up, like on that sprint draw that Carson just scored on. There was a hole the size of I-49.
Well, and you mentioned, they don't get a lot of credit, but look what they're doing. They're creating holes so these kids can run.
Springdale's going to get whistled for a motion penalty. It'll be the
5-yard
second
penalty.
of the night.
Still
It's gonna
first
push it
down.
back to the 49-yard line in Springdale territory. So their second penalty, and they've been able to overcome a couple of these.
Yeah, they have. And that's they kind of get it in a rhythm, and sometimes that rhythm that you get a guy starting to kind of lean forward to get there, and that happens sometimes. They just got to learn to control it.
There's that defense again, just resting, waiting on an opportunity to get back out there. And as we sort of move through the season here, this team's playing with a ton of confidence coming in. But boy, you can see it. This team is growing up right in front of our eyes. This is going to be 1st down, 15. Line to makes the 35-yard line. Jack Pounder's in the pistol. He's got Ransell behind him. And here comes Ransell straight ahead. He'll get the penalty yardage back. Maybe just shy of that. He'll get down to about the 46-yard line. So a good play on 1st down. I think if you're Springdale, you'll certainly take that.
Yes.
By Ransell's very high bar. Very quiet night for him. 4 carries, 20 yards. It's been the Carson Hader show to this point. But that 34 is
coming back, too. You get ready.
This is going to be second down, Jack. Going to get inside the 45-yard line, maybe down to about the 43, 42-yard line. It's going to bring up third down.
All right.
So we'll put him down at the 42. Again, the line to make is the 35. It is third down. We'll call it 7. Clock running, 9:24 to go. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. It is homecoming 2024. If you're just hopping on, Heritage got off to a quick start, 7-0 lead. Dominic Castaneda.
And they did last week as well.
Yeah, they did. Castaneda goes in from 8 yards out, and from that point forward, it's been all Springdale.
It has. Like you said, they've pretty much, the front line's dominated defensively and then offensively as well.
So this is a third down and 7. Oriana is the H-back. Got to watch the passing game. Here's Jack to throw. He's got a man wide open. Shikoko at the 22, and he's going to slip down at the 19, but it'll be enough for a Springdale first down. That's a good-looking athlete, Joash Shikoko.
I was down on the field earlier watching him warm up, and he's another kid. When you look at him, you think, man, he's a good-looking kid.
He really is. At 6'2", he's about 185, 190 pounds.
Yeah, he's thick. He's a lot thicker than you realize.
Yeah, really. And I mean, it's the same thing, when you stand next to Alex Conley, you don't realize how big the young man really is.
Yes.
So this is going to be first down. They're going to go down into the flex bone. Noel Howard has checked in at the running back spot. Oriana, the fullback. Carson Hayter also there. That's Noel in motion. They're going to give it straight ahead to Ransell. And, if you're a fan of the flex bone, that's beautiful.
Yep.
Just a couple of yards straight ahead. That's what Springdale likes to do. You're going to put him down at the 16. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it'll bring up 2nd and 7.
That one kind of got tripped up a little bit.
Springdale tonight on the ground, 11 carries, 134 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. They've given up negative 13.
Yep.
So this Springdale, the numbers aren't lying. We're staying kind of where we thought we would. This will be second down.
Got your 2 speed guys back there next to Jack.
Here's Trey with a seam. Trey Serrano, 5 touchdowns, Springdale. Trey Serrano goes in from 16 yards out. The Dogs go up by 20.
Well, like we said, you've got Jack, reading the option. Then you've got 7 and 9, the 2 speed guys.
You know who he reminds me of at the line of scrimmage, just sort of picking those holes. And here we'll see it, and this is what I'm talking about. Once he gets right there, I mean, you can't stop him. But he picks the holes kind of like Garrett Vaughn used to. Garrett's one of my favorite players that we've had here in Springdale. Garrett could do that where he would see the hole open up to his left. He could feint you right and then go left.
He had some of the best vision I've seen a kid have. Yeah,
A.J. Woods on to try the extra point. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score was 7:40 to go here in the first half. Springdale 28. Rogers Heritage 7. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
The Springdale scoring drive is 5 plays, 46 yards. Trey Serrano gets his first touchdown of the night. It goes from 16 yards out, and A.J. Woods has it teed up. And, we invoke the name of Garrett Vaughn. Garrett, one of the great players in Springdale history. But, that vision that Garrett had, very, very similar to what Carson and Trey have.
Yeah, they've done a really good job tonight, hitting those holes and bursting, just going through it.
A.J. knocks it through the end zone, another touchback. And Heritage is going to get the ball at the 20-yard line. And, if you're Heritage at this point, I mean, this is getting redundant.
Yep.
You can't stop them on the ground. They're banging the ball out of the back of the end zone, whether the wind's in your face or not. It feels like quicksand almost.
Yeah, it does. It's one of those situations where, they're in the, that pothole and they're sunk in there and they can't pull themselves out.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Heritage just trying to get a little something going since that opening 42-yard drive. They've actually lost 12 yards, and they have 16 plays for just 30 yards total. Springdale showing blitz. Jacoby Mason is checked in at the cornerback spot, so Springdale healthy again. Here's a quick screen. That's Jakitis, and he's going to get maybe 2. You'll never guess who.
Junior.
Junior.
Big Junior.
You know, for a guy his size, he moves really well.
Yeah, he does. He moves well. Because when you look at him, you think, oh, he can't move. He doesn't. But he gets in a good stance. He's able to move.
3-yard pass. Moves the ball to the 23-yard line when Cabin's in. Leo De La Sancha gets that second defensive line. Here comes Samuel on the blitz, and they're going to try Hester to the 25-yard line. And he'll get close to first down yardage out near the 28. Getting him off the bottom of the pile, Raxon Resham. And it's going to bring up third down.
Yeah, it looks like Marcus Coben just kind of went. He was a little too high on the tackle there. Had a good angle, just missed the tackle, and got to wrap up, do a better job putting his head across the body there.
So it's a 5-yard pickup. It'll bring up third down and 2. And, you know, we're seeing some guys rotate in.
Yeah.
And this is something that Springdale, you know, through the years has not had a ton of, is depth and quality depth. And right now Springdale's defense certainly has that. You see Jacoby Mason there, number 8, has checked in for the first time in a couple weeks. He's been battling an ankle injury.
Right.
But this is going to be third down and 2. Castaneda. And there is nowhere to go. And, nice play there by Hester.
It'll be close. I think he might have got it. That you know, a little counter action there. Blocked down on this side here, and the backside pulled the backside guard and tackle, and he just kind of followed his blockers. Good play run there, and first down for Heritage.
They'll get the ball at the 31-yard line. Raxon was there, just couldn't bring him down, and it'll be a first down. It's Heritage just their third first down in the first half. And they'll move the ball out to the 31-yard line. Clock running, 6 minutes to go here in the first half. It's been all Springdale since that opening drive. They've scored 28 straight points. This will be 1st and 10. Castaneda with the play fake. Fire it high and long, and that pass is going to be intercepted. No, he did get it. Ricky Balderas. Sorry about that, Ricky.
Yeah,
Thought he waved that one off. Ricky Balderas has his second interception of the year. And Springdale's got the football at the 45.
Yeah, Ricky, you talk about a kid that just loves being out there and playing hard. That's Ricky Balderas. Great job, son.
You know, we talk about this all the time. You watch this. These guys took their lumps the first 2 years, but now they are playing great football.
Yeah.
Great play there by Ricky Balderas to make the interception at the 45.
You know, and he's another one of those kids that they just had to put out there and throw them out. And these kids are starting to mature in front of us, and we kind of watched it early on. But now they're starting to really develop into really good players.
A lot of fun to watch.
Yes.
Ricky Balderas, again, his second career interception. He now leads the team in interceptions. He set up Springdale at the 45-yard line. 5:38 to go here in the half. It's been all Springdale so far. Here's Ransell. He's going to get 4, maybe 5. They're going to put him down at the 49-yard line. And it'll be a 4-yard pickup for Ransell. And,
I'm sitting there watching the offensive line. I saw Carlos right there take one of their defensive linemen and just pancake him.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Ball resting at the 49-yard line. Clock running 5:10 to go here. You feel like if Springdale can get another 7 here, you're going to feel pretty good about it. Now Heritage gets the ball to start the second half. In the backfield, it's Noel Howard, Ransell, Oriana. Here's Jack. Jack pitches to Noel. He's got room down the far side. Noel Howard hits the Jets. Touchdown, Springdale.
Gosh,
and we got a flag down.
Noel, yeah, he put his hand up and right before he's going in to score, and you can't do those kind of things. You know, and that's one of those things that Coach Hobbs is going to talk to him.
Yeah.
You know, those are guys. Act like you've been there before here. You can see it coming in.
Great read here by Jack.
Great read. Great run.
And that, you can't do it.
That's right.
And that's going to get you 15 every time. And
you know, and it may be a situation, I think they're talking about it. If it happened before the touchdown, they may back it up and bring it back.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about right now.
I think that's kind of what they're talking about. We'll hear it here in just a second. But, again, Noah Howard's a great kid. It's just one of those things. Just, Coach Hobb knows, hey, come on, son. Act like you've been there. Let's do it right.
Here's the call.
Got 2 plows on the play. Personal foul, offense. Since the foul occurred at the 1-yard line, it'll be 15 yards from the spot of the foul. After the play, unsportsmanlike, offense. That'll be 15 yards at the end of the run. First down.
So there's the call, and we'll see where they mark this. certainly going to put a little damper on the way that happened. Looked like they're going to put him back at the 31-yard line of Heritage. So they take the points off the board. And Springdale, with 4:47 to go, will have it 1st and 10 at the 31, and that's just one of those things you got to tell Noel you just can't do that.
That's right, and he knows that. I mean, I know that kid. He's a great kid, and he's a kid that's just got to be smart. Learn to play smarter.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 31-yard line, and credit Jack there for the late pitch and the read and letting drawing the defenders to him, pitching to Noel. And
Jack's done a great job reading
really
all
has.
year, and you can definitely tell he's matured as a leader, as a quarterback, done a great job.
1st and 10 for Springdale. Here comes Oriana straight ahead. He's got room. Ransell, his first touchdown of the night, puts the Dogs up 34-7. Ransell Oriana, he is touchdown bound.
Yeah.
That is Ransell's 5th touchdown of the year, all on the ground, and Springdale gets the 7 back.
Well, and you talked about this earlier about Ransell, how he just hits and hits and hits, and all of a sudden, boom, he gets through there, and there's nobody at the second level. And great run.
For a guy as big as he is surprisingly fast.
He does. He was at the second level, and they never saw him.
A.J. Woods on to try the extra point. Snaps good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 4:38 to go in the half. Springdale 35, Rogers Heritage 7. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Touchdown is 31 yards out. Springdale's up 35-7. A.J. Woods has it teed up back deep for Rogers Heritage is Michael Hester. I think if you're Springdale here, you can get a stop and maybe get this thing to 42.
Yeah.
Get that clock running in the second half. I think that's got to be the strategy at
Exactly.
this point. So A.J. gets his foot into it, and that thing's headed for Fayetteville, and that will be out of the back of the end zone and another touchback. Hey, I want to mention the Springdale Athletic Foundation's Athlete of the Week, our very own Junior Rodriguez. He received the first ever Athlete of the Week, got over 600 votes for his performance in the Bishop Kelly game. We'll have an Athlete of the Week that will be put out on Springdale Athletic Foundation's Instagram page, and you can go vote. I got an early leader in Carson Hader.
I was going to say, Carson right now is definitely your early leader.
He is Carson tonight. 3 carries, 92 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So Heritage going to get the football back here at the 20-yard line. Springdale going to send that first defensive line back out. Lodge gets out there. Alex Conley, Julian Arroyos. They have been dominant so far in this. Will be first down. Here's Castaneda. He'll roll far side. Castaneda being chased. Fires. Pass complete at the 25-yard line. Going to be run out of bounds. And it's Terrell Myers on the catch. Raxon Resham with the tackle. So they'll put the ball at the 27-yard line. It'll wind up being a 7-yard pickup. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3. And I think if you're Heritage here, you just want to get to halftime.
Yeah, if you're Heritage, you're trying to get to halftime so they don't get that extra, touchdown to run the clock.
So it'll be 2nd down, 3 yards to go. Hester alongside Castaneda in the backfield. And we've got whistles and a timeout. Rogers Heritage. We'll take the timeout with them. 3:51 to go here in the half. Springdale up 28. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Advanced Manufacturing needs you. For every 4 jobs, there's 1 applicant. Let business industry training take you to the next level. Either as a startup or as an incumbent worker, BIT has your menu.
I came to BIT to advance my skills in the electrical control field. If you want to better yourself, you need to come to business industry training.
3:51 to go here in the first half, of half dominated by Springdale.
Right.
Heritage gets the opening kickoff. They go in, recover the onside kick and score, and then Springdale, since that point, has just shown to be the bigger, faster, stronger team.
Yes, and they've done it at every position, from the offensive line, the fullback, the quarterback, the running backs, receivers, defensive line, linebackers. I mean, it's just been total domination.
2nd down and 3 upcoming for Rogers Heritage. Castaneda is your quarterback. Gordon's checked in at the running back spot. They'll try the counter. Easton Hahn in there. It's going to be maybe a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Hard to make a living running the football against the Springdale defense.
It is. I'm sitting there watching Raxon there. He's just kind of creeping up, and he's just kind of looks like he's just playing games and seeing what he's doing, and it's fun to watch that.
It's funny. I was talking to Coach Chick after the Bishop Kelly game, and I've never seen a guy more relaxed in my life. He just, a lot of these kids just played a ton of football, and they kind of understand what the system is.
Well, and that's the thing with Coach Chick. He's going to do a really good job of preparation, making sure everybody understands. He turns over every rock and does a great job.
So it'll be 3rd down and 1. Line that makes the 30-yard line. Castaneda alone in the backfield. Heritage shows a heavy formation, and here comes Castaneda, and he slips down at the 25.
He slipped about 3 times already tonight, and he's done that 2 or 3 times tonight, and it's been negative yardage.
So they're going to put the ball at the 26, and the offense is staying on the field.
Yeah. And here it kind of may switch out.
Chikaitis is check that. That's Woods coming in. He's their leading receiver. And it looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down and 4.
Oh.
And Springdale's going to jump off sides, and Heritage is going to get that 1st down.
Offsides. Defense.
Well,
5-yard penalty.
The motor ran a little too fast that time.
Heritage will move the sticks. It's their 4th first down of the first half. I keep going back to this. Opening drive, Heritage had 42 yards on their opening drive. They have had 5 since.
Yeah, I'm watching Coach Chick talk to Arroyo, says he's coming off the sideline, and Arroyo knows exactly what's coming. So
1st and 10 for Heritage. Castaneda unloads, going deep into the wind, and it's going to be caught by Terrell Myers at the 33. I think ball is that Billy Pack's going to get called for the foul, the pass interference, but it's not going to matter.
And it kind of looked like Billy kind of got behind him a little bit.
A referee walking up here, and I'm sure that if it is indeed pass interference, they'll decline it.
Pass interference. Defense. Penalties decline. Play results. 1st down.
So you hear the call, and so this is going to set Heritage up at the 34-yard line. That's their longest play of the ball game. Now with a 1st and 10 at the 34, clock running, 2:08 to go here in the first half. They've got an opportunity to put some points on the board.
Yeah, they do. And like I said, that was a good job there, just getting there. What I was saying was Billy kind of got out of position, got behind him, and the kid did a good job at receiver, getting his body in front of him and making a play.
And Terrell Myers had a good game against Springdale last year. He had over 100 yards receiving. Castaneda had a good game against Springdale, threw for 225. But the issue for Heritage this year has been the turnovers.
Right.
They played 3 quarterbacks, thrown 8 picks. Here's Castaneda to throw. Screen set up. It's Hester. And he's going to be dragged down. And we've got a flag down at the 30-yard line. We'll wait and see what that is.
I wonder if it was...
We wait for the call here.
Holding. Offense. 10 yards to the spot of the foul. Still 2nd down.
So Heritage gets flagged for the first time tonight. I love having the ref mic'd up.
Yeah.
This is great.
I've got to get used to that. We hadn't had that.
So to bring up 1st down and 20. And now the Springdale defense, which has been incredibly active so far, now going to pin their ears back.
Yes.
And get after Castaneda. Clock stopped, 90 seconds to go here in the first half. A half dominated by the Bulldogs. Castaneda throws. Quick slant. Pass nearly caught by Myers. Maybe intercepted by Balderas.
Just a little.
They're going to say it's incomplete. Ricky almost had his second interception of the ball game. And with 1:24 to go, it'll be 2nd and 20.
And that incomplete stops the clock, too. And if you're Springdale, you want to have a little time there.
Yeah, Springdale's got all 3 timeouts left,
Right.
so room to operate if you can make a stop here.
Exactly.
This will be 2nd down and 20. Springdale 3 down. This is Castaneda rolling far side. Castaneda looking and now being chased. He finds inside the 40. And he's going to get about 11 yards. Going to get run out of bounds there by Billy Pack.
Yeah.
And it's going to make it 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, it looks like Easton, he kind of gave a.
So it'll be a 10-yard pickup back to the original line of scrimmage. And now it'll set up 3rd down and 10. The Springdale defense, 25% conversion rate against through 3 games.
Wow.
And tonight, this Heritage team on 3rd down, just 1 of 6. This will be 3rd down and 10. Castaneda rolls near side with a little bit of room. Castaneda fires it. Ricky Balderas is there. Pass is caught nicely. It looks like Jakitis, and it's going to be down at the 1-yard line. Ricky was there. Just a great play by Jakitis.
Really good catch right there. And Jesse came across to try to make a play and just missed him.
It's going to be a 33-yard pickup on 3rd down to the 1-yard line. And now, with 1 minute and 7 seconds to go, Heritage is in business here.
Yeah.
Evan Gordon going to check in at the running back spot. Clock running, 55 seconds to go. This is 1st and goal. This is Gordon straight ahead. He's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. So Evan Gordon with the touchdown, and that's going to cut into that Springdale lead.
Yep.
35-13 pending the extra point.
You know, they had two really good plays. The long pass to kind of get that started. Of course, you had the 4th down that really kind of hurt us out there. So, just little things.
This is what Diaz on to try the extra point. The lefty getting ready here. Looks like they're short a guy.
Yeah.
Plenty of time on the play clock at 16 seconds. So Diaz on to try the extra point. Snap's good. Kick's on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 43 seconds to go in the half. Springdale 35, Rogers Heritage 14. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. The Rogers Heritage scoring drives, 8 plays, 80 yards. Evan Gordon goes in from 1 yard out, cuts the Springdale lead down to 21. And now, you know, if you're Rogers Heritage here, you think an onside kick, or you just going to knock this thing back and take it to half? Now you get the ball first.
Right. I would think onside, but I think after what we've seen our offense do, you probably don't want to give them a short field with 43 seconds.
And 3 timeouts.
Right. So I would say he's probably going to kick it deep, but at the same time,
they haven't kicked it deep yet.
They haven't done it yet, and
so, Springdale's got 10 guys.
Looks like they got their hands team out there. Yeah,
10 guys within.
And I would too.
And within 15 yards. So we'll see what.
You got to be smart right here and get your best guys with hands right there, and even Pounders is out there.
And they're gonna kick it. It's gonna be a little pooch kick. Jack's gonna fall on it at the 31-yard line, and Springdale have good field position.
Yep.
So now, Coach, how risky, I
say, I think it's one of those you kind of see how they're going to get, what they're going to give you defensively. But, if we run our offense and just run it, we could score, if we make the right blocks, the right reads, when we want to.
So it'll be 1st down and 10. Ball's at the 31-yard line. Springdale will send the offense out. Up until that point, Springdale's defense had really held Rogers Heritage in check. But a couple of plays here, a fourth down where you jump off sides, a 33-yard reception that Ricky Balderas probably had his hands on at one point. But Jacaitis comes away with it, and now this Rogers Heritage team is trying to get to halftime here without giving up any more points. Springdale does have all 3 of their timeouts. Now they're looking at the play clock here, and
delay a game.
Springdale's going to get whistled for a delay
5-yard
of
penalty.
game.
Still first down.
So it'll go back to the 26.
Wow.
Springdale's had big plays.
Yeah.
They really haven't struggled making big plays.
I think you're going to see somebody maybe go right down the middle of the field, kind of look to head toward that official out of your number 2 receiver here.
This is Carson Hayter. Carson's going to get up to about the 39-yard line, and Springdale's going to call the timeout.
Yeah,
and
I like it.
Yeah, I like this a lot. I like the aggressiveness. This is
what I was going to say was don't press, but don't hold back either. You keep doing what you're doing and be aggressive, and let's keep
Carson now 4 carries, 105 yards. That 13-yard pickup just kills his average. It goes down to
Springdale.
26.3.
And he was probably about a half a step from breaking that one.
And listen to this. Some of these averages here. Ransell, 7 carries, 58 yards, 8.3 per carry. Carson, 4 carries, 105 yards, 26.3. Jax had 2 carries for a 4.5-yard average, and that seems pedestrian, but that's ultimately what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Trey Serrano, 2 carries, 26 yards, a 13-yard average, and Noel, if not for the penalty, he has 1 carry for 20 yards. So Springdale's been able to run the football literally at will. 16 carries tonight, 218 yards. They've tried 3 passes. They're 1 out of 3 with the pass to Joe Ash for 23. But now with 35 seconds, you still got 2 timeouts. If you get a big hitter here, with the wind, the way the wind's going, you get inside of about 40. You probably give AJ a shot.
You got a chance, yeah. And with the score where it is, I think you
game
give
clock
a chance.
should be set at
So this will be
7
second down and 2. The line to make
seconds.
right there. You can see the sticks. That's the 41-yard line. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Springdale has outscored Rogers Heritage 21-7 here in the second half. They've really dominated the second half, outscoring their opponents, including tonight, 48-14. And now we've got a conversation going on here. Coach Hobbs asking for an explanation. Boy, he is unhappy with somebody.
Wonder why the
Trey just shoved Coach into the sidelines like, Coach, we got this. Second down 2, and now we've got more whistles,
Timeout.
and Heritage is going to call a timeout.
Third and final timeout of the half.
why the clock
I have
went
no idea
to
why
7 seconds. I think that's what Coach Hobbs upset about. The official on this side saying one thing, and Brett wants to know why he's one official saying one
Springdale
thing.
called a timeout, so
Right.
there should be no reason that the clock was running. So the referees are talking here. There's 7 seconds showing on the clock.
There was 42 seconds left?
35.
35 seconds?
Yeah, Coach is you can't see it here in the photo, but Coach is out past the 40-yard line, just sort of staring at the officials, asking for an explanation, and they haven't given him one.
No.
Now, if the clock's running, why did Heritage call the timeout? Yeah, okay, they put 35 back on the clock.
They have it on the field.
Okay. Yeah, our clock shows 35. That's the score bug. And you can see Coach here just trying to get an explanation. And I don't think he likes what he's hearing right now.
No, he's not happy at all.
So Springdale calls a timeout. 28 seconds roll off the clock, and the referees let it go. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Now they've set up their prevent defense here.
Here's Jack to throw. Fires to Trey Serrano. Trey with room. Trey Serrano, 50-yard line, is going to get tackled from behind. The clock shows 0-0. And we're going to go to halftime, apparently.
Yeah, the Coach Hobb is...
he is not happy.
Not happy at all. No, he is not.
So our halftime score, Springdale 35, Rogers Heritage 14. Coach and I will be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549. Our halftime score, Springdale 35, Rogers Heritage 14. Springdale football is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation, Tyson Foods, Digital Scoreboards, Harps Hometown Fresh, First Security Bank. Springdale up by 21. We'll have stats and some halftime highlights coming up. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation television.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we welcome former Bulldog cheerleaders, drill team members, Stepperettes, Palm Squad, and mascots. Hosted by the Springdale High School Spirit Alumni Booster Club, we are honored to have these spirit leaders from 9 different decades. The 1940s, the 1950s, the 1960s, the 1970s, the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and the 2020s. The Booster Club would like to thank our performance underwriters and reception sponsors. Former Bulldog cheerleaders Teresa Harris Moore, Stacy Moore Handy, and Diana Moore Bollinger. We would also like to thank our generous Spirit Stick sponsor, Broadsworth Incorporated, and Pro Architects, Kenny and Jessica Graham, and former Bulldog cheerleader, Dr. Gayla Harris. And now, to kick off our halftime performance, is 1946 graduate and Bulldog cheerleader, Miss Arlene Henry, with her cheer, Go Back Into the Woods. to all these former Bulldogs Third Squad members and sponsors, and welcome home.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the next segment of the award-winning critical play, Springdale High School Marching Band. We invite you to remain seated as the band takes the field. This year shows trips around one of the most iconic celebrations designed to honor and remember those that have gone on before us. We focus on good memories tonight. We hope you thoroughly enjoy our 2024-2025 shows and titles via the Americas. And now, under the first direction of drum majors Tegan Stewart, Christian Rocha, and Adrian Garcia. And there they are, the Springdale High School marching band. The superintendent from Springdale Public Schools is Dr. Jerry Keaton. Springdale High School principal is Mr. Jason Jones. The band is under the direction of Julie Stevens and Sarah Mendoza, with wonderful staff assistants from Angel Moulton, Colby Powell, Katie Chastain, Lucas Morris, Zach Whitmore, and James Hendricks. Additional percussion assistants from Paul Escorano, Coconut Queens, Bailey Cash, and Jess Lucas. The
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Our halftime score, Springdale 35, Rogers Heritage 14. Bulldog football is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation, Crane Automotive, Core Architects, Arvest Bank. Coach, 35-14 going into the half. Springdale gives up a touchdown inside the last minute. Not exactly the way you want to end the first half, but controversy at the end of the first half. We didn't get a great explanation, but here's some highlights from the first half.
Yep. There's Arroyos. He's a guy that the motor runs, and he's hard to block. And then you got Jack doing a great job reading, and Carson just using what he's got, just great athletic ability and speed.
Yeah, that's the first touchdown of the ball game. First of 3 for Carson in the first half.
Exactly.
This being the second
There's the
one.
second one.
And it's just pure speed. The third one coming up here in a minute is incredible. Here's that defense again. He is so fast. Samuel with the sack, his first of the year. Then this. You
There's
watch
that sprint draw there, and what a burst there by Carson Hayter.
As he goes into the end zone. Springdale up 2 touchdowns at that point, and feeling pretty good about the way they were operating. And then Trey Serrano finds a little gap, and he is.
Yeah, we talked about how he kind of finds those creases and just has a great burst through the hole.
Yeah, he is explosive. And then Heritage fights their way back into this. Check that. That was the interception there by Ricky Balderas. Rancel goes in for the touchdown. And then Heritage, down 35-7. Give them some credit. They fight their way back into this and get a touchdown before the end of the first half. They're going to get the ball to start the first half, or start the second half. But pretty impressive for Springdale here in the first half so far.
Very, very impressive, especially stopping the run. Other than that first drive, I think it was 42 yards on the first drive, and after that drive up to the last drive of right before half, they had negative yardage.
Some scores from around the league. Northside and Rogers they're playing up in Rogers tonight. Rogers leads that one 21-7. Bentonville all over Harbor tonight 49-7. Fayetteville leads Bentonville West 35-7 at the half. And here in our game, which would be the last of the games, would be 35-14. Hey, I want to tell you about the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Proud to present the Athlete of the Week Award. Every week, an athlete from either Harbor or Springdale will be chosen by a vote of fans from on the Springdale Athletic Foundation Instagram site. Every Saturday at 11 a.m. voting starts and ends that night. Make sure to follow SAF on Instagram to keep up to date. Last week's winner was Junior Rodriguez, Springdale's fine defensive tackle. So as we start to look forward to the second half, your Heritage going to get the ball first, and I think for Springdale, you want to go 3 and out.
Yes, definitely want to get 3 and out.
Kind of reestablish the tone a little bit.
Yeah, and especially, with that last series with the clock, something happened there. You could tell Coach Hobbs wasn't very happy. We didn't get a good explanation. Tried to find out what was going on, and, the crew's it's a different crew than what we've been seeing, and so I'm sure Coach Hobbs wants to be able to try to get that series back.
Just some numbers from Springdale in the first half. 16 carries, 218 yards. That's 12.7 per rush.
Pretty good.
In the first half. Springdale
pretty good.
Really able to run the football well. Carson Hayter, the leading rusher in the ballgame, 4 carries, 105 yards. He has 3 touchdowns. Springdale able to throw it a little bit. Jack's 1 out of 3. Hit Joe Ash for a 23-yard reception on a big third down.
Right.
And but to this point, Springdale's been able to really just sort of control the line of scrimmage. Heritage tonight has 28 plays total, 126 yards. 5 yards on the ground. The 121 of that's coming
Right.
through the air. So Springdale going to have to maybe tighten up the back end a little bit, but they're doing a great job. It's on the line of scrimmage. Springdale's done a really, really nice job as far as third down conversions. They're 3 out of 3. The one thing that you might look at for penalties in the first half for 25 yards, and that's one of those things that you just want to clean up.
Yeah, those are definitely the things that you definitely want to get corrected, and Coach Hobbs knows that too. He got frustrated right at the end, and I don't disagree. I know those are things there when you call the timeout and you got your clock, you still got 2 timeouts left because we had just talked about that. And then, Trey makes a big long run, but with only 7 seconds, it makes a huge difference versus, 35 seconds.
Right. And you went down, got kind of an explanation. The scorekeeper had 41 seconds on the clock. So we didn't get right now, Coach Moore is out there talking to the referees, trying to get an explanation for exactly what happened there at the end of the first half.
Yep.
But Springdale going to have to refocus here.
Yeah.
Going to send the defense out, and again, you're probably looking to get if you can get out of this series real quick, get the offense football back.
Yep.
Put another
and
7
put that
on the
point.
board.
From the first drive and the last drive for them, that's where they got their points. In between, we dominated the whole half there, but that's something that the second half we want to step on the gas and stay on the gas.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun second half. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Gave you some scores from around the league. Next week's opponent, Bentonville West, they're getting handled pretty good by a Fayetteville team that lost last week to Texas High. I don't know if you
really good game. I was there.
Yeah, that was an incredible football game. 55-54, I think.
It's kind of a small world. That was my first job was at Texas High.
Was it really?
It was. So
okay.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. My wife graduated high school from there, so we went and watched that game, and we knew some people there. So it was a fun game, and plus Fayetteville lost, so that was.
Hey, it's always a good night.
That's right.
So Springdale, you can see them huddling up here at about the 10-yard line. Coaching staff's back on here. We're about ready to get the second half started. First half dominated by Springdale. Springdale looking to go 4-0 for the first time since 2018. Just the 4th time since the split that they've gone 4-0. And Dogs with a 21-point lead in pretty good shape, but going to have to buckle down here.
Yes, and right now, this first series, the first drive of the second half is huge. You've talked about the middle 8. They kind of took advantage of their part of it on their side. And with the time, we kind of had the chance to do that, but the time ran out short. So we'll see here. This is going to be really huge for our defense, like you said, to just tighten it down a little bit.
Springdale's going to kick the football off. They're going to have the wind at their back. The wind's still blowing around here if you aren't in northwest Arkansas. It's been nice. I mean, it's 71 degrees outside. It's just there's a front moving in that is just causing and it's from the hurricane.
Yeah.
We're expected to get some of the outer bands here.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say he's going to be a touchback.
AJ, and I'm gonna, after tonight, that percentage is going to go up.
We need to have somebody sponsor these touchbacks.
Really?
I mean,
so I can say that's another touchback.
That's exactly right. I think so. I'm trying to get us another sponsor here. How about it?
Here we go. AJ Woods set to kick off. Terrell Lambert, Michael Hester back deep for Heritage. AJ gets into it. High end over end kick, and that is another touchback for AJ Woods. So Heritage going to get the ball. And one of the things outside of the first drive, Springdale's made them go the distance.
Right.
And it's really hard to move the football against this team anyway.
Right.
But making them go the length of the field, that's like double jeopardy.
And really, the only production they've had is kind of throwing the football.
Right.
So I think if we can just kind of tighten the screws, put a little pressure on him like we got to him earlier, I think that'll help us.
So it's the 2024 homecoming. Shout out to the Dog Pound. They have shown up in numbers tonight.
Yeah.
This will be the first play of the second half. Castaneda comes out. He's got Evan Gordon alongside. Gordon has a touchdown tonight. Castaneda with a rushing touchdown. This is going to be the first play of the second half. Myers in motion. They'll pitch it to him. And
guess who?
Yeah, Julian Arroyos with another tackle for loss. Julian.
He was back there with him when he went past the quarterback.
Julian with another TFL. He averages about 2.5 tackles for loss per game. This one's going to be a 3-yard loss back to the 17. And he is just hard to block.
That play looked like he was playing outside linebacker.
Yeah, it really. I mean, I don't know what you do with him.
Yeah, well, they definitely don't know either. So
second down, ball back at the 17. It was a 3-yard loss, and now we've got multiple guys coming in tight. Castaneda fires far side pass complete at the 22 and out of bounds.
That one kind of looked like, it almost looked like there that our corner kind of came in and kind of lost sight of where the receiver went to. He kind of chucked it down a little bit early and made that reception there for a first down.
They're going to give him the first down. It's a 13-yard pickup out to the 30-yard line. So Myers with the reception gives Rogers Heritage their 7th first down of the ball game, and now a new set of downs.
You know, Rogers Heritage did a lot of shift in the first half, too, with guys.
Castaneda sliding out of the backfield here, talking to one of his receivers, and now he'll go back into the quarterback spot. And now you got a fumble. Ball back at the 11-yard line. He's going to fall on it at the 10, and that's going to be a 20-yard loss back to the 10-yard line.
You know, and those are things, you know, when teams kind of aren't doing well, those are the things that kind of just set them back a little bit further, and it's hard to overcome those things.
This will be 2nd down and 20. We'll check that, 2nd down and 30. They're going to put it at the 15. So it winds up being a 15-yard loss. This will be 2nd down and 25. I thought he fell on it back at the 10, but...
Yeah, I thought he did too.
Castaneda, he'll throw. They're going to set up the screen far side.
Good little setup there. They did a good job setting it up. Good run there. Defense, you know, squeezed it. Going to bring up a
3rd down, and you know he got 17 on that,
yeah,
out to the 32.
3rd and long now. At least it's more manageable than it was for them.
You know, Coach Hobbs talked about the screen game and having to tighten that up a
yeah,
little bit.
Yeah.
This is going to be 3rd down and 8. Julian jumps off sides. So that's going to be another penalty against Springdale. It'll be the 5th of the game. This is going to make this a 3rd and short out of the 37. Junior Rodriguez is going to check in for Julian Arroyo.
Coach Moore coaches that defensive line, does a really good job. And, you know, he's telling him right now, look, if you're going to jump, you can't help us. You know, and he's going to hold them accountable. And, that, you know, Coach Moore does a great job. The defensive staff does a great job. And, you know, all the coaches hold those kids accountable. They do a really good job, whether it's offense or defense.
So 3rd down and 3, ball at the 37-yard line. 2 out of 7 on 3rd downs for Heritage. This is Castaneda. He's got first down yardage across the 40 on a quarterback keeper. He's knocked down across the 45 at the 46, and it'll be first down Heritage.
Yep, and you mentioned early, Castaneda likes to kind of do that, have that run option available, and he did a good job running that time.
It's a 9-yard pickup out to the 46. Heritage moves the chains here. Clock running, 9:15 to go in the 3rd quarter, and this, you know, looks like a good drive, sort of a continuation of what they did at the end of the first half.
Right.
Castaneda rolls far side. This pass complete into Springdale territory. Billy Pack's going to run Myers out of bounds. It's going to be close to first down yardage. So Heritage has found a little something over there with these half rolls. Ball's going to be placed at the 44 of Springdale, and Heritage will have another first down. Castaneda on the night. 14 out of 18, 157 yards. Springdale shows blitz, and now they're going to back out of it. Clock stopped with 8:56 to go in the quarter. Here's Castaneda. Under pressure. Hit as he throws. Pass intercepted. Marcus Corbin. Marcus across the 45-yard line, still going into Heritage territory, and there's the turnover we were looking for. And it started with the pressure.
Right. You know, we talked about that, and, you know, we got a flag right here, the late flag after the pile, so I'm sure there may have been some words said after the interception, you know, frustration here.
So the interception will stand, and we'll wait and see what the penalty is.
Good run there by Marcus there. So
looks like
here he comes.
After the play, unsportsmanlike. Defense, 15 yards in the run, first down.
So Springdale gets called for their 3rd personal foul of the night, and that's something I'm certain that Coach Hobbs is going to have some conversations about. So they'll put him back at the 37, about where Marcus intercepted it. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Springdale back at the 37-yard line. And Springdale's just got to calm down a little bit. So Jack will bring the offense onto the field. The offense, again, 241 yards in the first half. Move the ball literally at will. And now they're going to show that speed package with Hayter and Serrano in the backfield. Here's Jack on the pitch. Finds Trey Serrano with room. Trey Serrano to the 50. 40-yard line. Trey Serrano down the sideline is going to step out of bounds deep into Heritage territory. They're going to put him out at the 29.
Great job. Did you see how they put an extra guy out there for the pitch, and Jack ran through and then pitched it late down the sideline. Good job by Jack reading it. Good job by Trey running. Good pickup.
34 yards on the carry for Trey Serrano. He's now got 3 carries, 60 yards. And with 8:33 to go here in the third quarter, Springdale starting to march deep into Heritage territory. Springdale go down into the flex bone. Hayter in motion. They go straight ahead to Orellana. And Ransell's going to get inside the 30-yard line, maybe down to the 29. It's about a 2-yard pickup. It'll bring up second down.
I think, Coach Hahn probably got them in that formation, kind of see how they were going to line up. They may go back in it, see if they line up it again, and then Jack may step back and hit somebody right over the top.
You see Heritage creeping closer.
They're creeping closer and closer, and they're just doing that to set up another play later on is what they're going to do.
Nobody in the deep middle here. If Springdale wanted to take a shot. Now, Springdale a little slow getting the play in here. Carson Hayter really animated, asking for the play to come in.
Yeah.
So this will be second down. Call it 9. Here's Jack. Jack going to get down close to the 25-yard line, across the 25, down near the 24, and it's going to bring up third down.
Yeah, and that's just kind of your quarterback lead there. And quarterback takes a step, 1-2, and just kind of give, block down and kick out right there for the Jack off tackle.
Springdale tonight, 3 out of 3 on third downs. This one will be, we'll call it 3rd and 3.5.
Yep.
Line to makes in between the 21 and the 20, the 21 and the 20. And this will be a third down. They're going to bring out that diamond formation. Now they're going to send Ransell down as the H-back. Here's Carson. First down yardage inside the 20, and Springdale's in the red zone.
The last time, Carson did that kind of, he hopped over, I think it was the Alma game where he hopped over and scored that touchdown, remember?
He is, the thing about him is you never get a square shot at him.
No.
It's always a glancing blow.
Yeah.
He's able to bounce off, and he's stronger than he looks.
He's really strong. He like I said, he played at Georgia, and he is extremely strong.
So it'll be first down and 10, ball at the 19, clock running, 6:35 to go here in the third quarter. Springdale up by 21. And they'll go down into the flex bone. Jack will take and pitch. Carson Hayter around the corner, and we got a flag down. And Carson's going to go into the end zone, but I think it's coming back. So we'll wait and see.
Looks like a hold out here on the outside edge when, right now this is.
Let's see what the call is here.
Holding, offense, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Still
So it
first
is
down.
indeed holding, and that will back the Dogs up. We'll see where they place the football. But go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
This is that same official. Coach Hobbs is kind of trying to get explanation from the first half on that time, and he's kind of been asking that guy, and it's kind of one of those things now where it's. I thought the receiver did a really good job. He arced out like he's supposed to, broke down, did a good job. I didn't see the replay, but just looking at it from the perimeter side, if he's in position to make that block, unless he's got his arms outside, good call there.
So we're going to get a timeout here. Springdale, the play clock was starting to run down. 6:01 to go
Timeout.
here in the third
Springdale.
quarter. Dogs up
First
by
timeout
21.
of the
We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. 6:01 to go here in the third quarter. Springdale going to send the offense out. It's first down 19 after a 10-yard penalty. And, one of the things that we've noticed about this team as the years going on, they don't panic in situations like that. There's not a lot of, not a lot of finger pointing. There's a lot of, patting on the backside and, hey, let's go get them on this one.
Yep, I agree 100%. And you've got a lot of guys with a lot of power, that can do things, but you still, like you said, no finger pointing. They're just playing. They're just playing football.
So it'll be first down 19, ball at the 28-yard line. Springdale in the flex bone, Jack to throw. Got Noel Howard down the sidelines, couldn't hold on to it, and it's going to bring up second down.
Great play call right there on first and long, right off that same formation we talked about. And we knew how they were going to kind of line up there, and that's Coach Hahn does a great job. It's amazing just trying to pick his brain and listening to him call plays on this option. It's really fun.
Yeah, that play was there for Springdale. It's going to bring up second down and 19. And I'm sitting here and I'm watching, Noel and Trey, and they're just slapping hands. It's like, okay, well,
let's go. Yeah.
Next play.
That's right. Press the reset button.
Yep.
Let's go.
So second down, 19, ball at the 28, 5:56 to go here, third quarter. Springdale set up in the pistol set. Here's Jack. Nowhere to go. He's going to lose yards back to the 30-yard line, all the way back to the 35. We'll see where they mark it. They're going to put him out down at the 31. So it's going to be a 3-yard loss. It's going to bring up third down and long, not exactly where Springdale wants to be.
No, that play kind of just seemed to be a little off from the start of it.
Not a lot of plays in the playbook for this. This is a third down and 22. The line to make is the 9-yard line. Football resting right now at the 31. Clock running here, 5:17 to go in the third quarter. Springdale now it's 5 seconds on the play clock. We'll get the snap off, and now we've got a timeout.
Heritage. First time out of
5:09 to go here in the third quarter. We'll take the timeout with them. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home. Connect with a personal banker and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
5:09 to go here in the third quarter. Springdale up by 21. Each team's had the football once here in the quarter. Springdale now facing a third down and 22. And see the coaching staff sort of talking to their guys here. Is this one of those situations? I mean, you've got the win behind you.
Yeah.
If you can put the ball in the center of the field and give AJ a shot here.
You do. I don't think they want to do that, but I think at this point, if they don't get their third down conversion, that's what they'll do. I'd like to just kind of see what they're going to do here, coming out in that flex bone look again. So get ready possibly for you got a one high safety look there, so look for the two guys probably going down the seam here.
Jack going to throw. Plenty of time, firing for the end zone. Into double coverage. Touchdown, Springdale. What a catch there, Trey Serrano.
Really good throw by Jack Pounders. An even better catch by Trey.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Trey Serrano double covered.
Yes, and that guy went up. Did you see him kind of going into him right there at the end?
Trey ain't 6'4".
Great concentration. That was a great concentration. Jack just dropped it in like he's supposed to.
There you go. I mean, Trey's not 6'4". I mean, he went up and got that one. High arc on the ball, and there it is, right to Trey Serrano, touchdown. Trey Serrano, have yourself a night. A.J. Woods in to try the extra point. Snap's good, kicks on the way, and it's good. So our new score with 5:02 to go here in the third quarter. Springdale 42, Rogers Heritage 14. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. we're proud to be your community bank.
.02 to go here in the quarter. A.J. Woods has it teed up. He'll get into this one. That's going to be another touchback. And you were talking about the number of playmakers during the break that Springdale just has them not just on offense but on defense as well.
Right, exactly. They've got them on both sides of the ball. Once again, there's another touchback by Woods. We need to get somebody to sponsor that. So. That'd be awesome.
With the touchdown, Springdale has outscored their opposition through now, 3 games and 3 games plus in the third quarter.
I was going to say third quarter's been really, really amazing.
56-21.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes, that's what I thought.
And we've still got 5:02 to go here in the quarter. So Springdale send the defense out. Here comes Heritage. Castaneda's gone all the way at quarterback. He'll have Hester alongside. This will be 1st down and 10. Springdale shows blitz, and now here they come. Castaneda, far side pass complete. It's Myers with the catch.
Guess who ended up making the final stop on that?
I think that was 55. Did I see that right?
94.
94, wow.
He ejected from the left in there, and
it's a 7-yard pickup out to the 27. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3, and that's really been the basis of their offense. Is that little hitch.
Yep, it sure has. And then they've hit 2 big ones there, kind of down the field. But other than that, it's been the pitch, or excuse me, the screen game outside, like you said.
Yeah, Castaneda tonight. He has thrown for 164 yards on 15 of 20 passing. He has thrown 2 interceptions. Rushing wise, there's been absolutely nothing.
Timeout.
Looks like we're
Heritage.
Another timeout.
Timeout of the half.
4:13. You know what, guys? We'll hold it here. We're gonna talk about this. Springdale tonight, or Heritage tonight, 16 carries, -1 yards. I think that's becoming more the norm. We shouldn't be as surprised when we see that.
Right.
But Heritage has found some things in the passing game. Some of it's been just guys making plays. Our guys have been in good position. But I think sitting here 42-14, middle of the third quarter, I think you feel pretty good about where you are.
Yes, you definitely feel good about it. The last drive we scored, we started off with a penalty. We get down, we get another penalty, so we kind of fought through some adversity there on that drive, and just trying to work out some of those things, because those are things, and even the penalties that you talked about early on, those are things that as we get through the conference, we got to get those corrected, because when you play teams that are good, those are things that keep you from winning or losing a game.
Exactly, yeah. And Springdale comes into the ball game aaverageing 323 on the ground. They're at 259 right now. You feel like they'll get to their average, but the big news is Springdale's passing offense. 2 completions tonight, 23 and 31.
Right.
One of them a touchdown, and Springdale's found a little bit in the passing game. So here we go again. 2nd down, 3 yards to go. Castaneda will bring the offense out. Hester's behind him. It's Myers in motion. They'll fake it to him. Castaneda under pressure. Throwing long and out of bounds and incomplete. Good pressure there from the Springdale defense.
That looked like pressure was out of Hahn that time.
Yeah, Easton, he's been out since the first quarter against Little Rock Central, getting his first extended action. Great to have him back.
Yeah.
And don't discard Marcus Coben. He got the pick earlier. That's a guy that's played at a really high
level.
And
I think what they're doing is they probably got him limited, just getting some reps in here to get them back into the swing of some things there.
This is going to be 3rd down and 3.
Bring out the bigger back here.
Evan Gordon's checked in, and now they're going to try Castaneda. Trying to get to the outside, cut off first, and there's Easton Hahn to meet him at the 25-yard line. He goes nowhere, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah. You got Raxon Retcham. He cut the edge off for him. Had to slow down, and here comes Easton right behind, and just kind of puts it out. So
it's a 2-yard. Now they're going to send out the punting. Now you got to be careful. Springdale's jumped off sides on a 4th down before, so you want to back everybody off. But Springdale not going to send anybody back. As Michael Hester comes on to try a punt. He's punted 3 times tonight for an average of 27.3 yards. Springdale hasn't punted tonight.
And they're in the wind, too. So, they're going to punt safe right here. That's their same formation where they send the guy over just like they did.
Hester gets the kick away. It's a knuckleball. It's going to hit at the 47, and it's going to be down at the 44. So Springdale's going to start with good field position after the punt. And, again, the defense stands tall and sets up this Springdale offense, which has not punted tonight. They put them in good position.
Yep. And relatively, really good field position again.
Springdale with the ball at the 44-yard line. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. It is homecoming 2024. Springdale up 42-14. Jack Pounder is going to bring the offense out. Sammy Isaiah's checked in at the running back spot. If you haven't watched him play, you want to talk about a high-energy guy. Springdale in real
Looks like we might be missing somebody.
Looks that way.
I'm not sure who it's. Yeah, we're missing somebody.
Looks like Alexis Ramirez coming on. Yeah, we are short a player. And flag's going to go down. It's going to be an illegal formation. Referee's gotten a lot of mic time here tonight.
Yeah.
Illegal procedure. Offense. 5-yard
Springdale
penalty.
be called for the
Replay,
penalty.
first down.
It'll back them up 5 yards back to the 39. Bring up first and 15.
Nothing says game day like
Sammy
good
Isaiah. If you haven't seen him play, that's a high-energy guy. Springdale in really good hands there. You can see him, number 6. That's a guy that I think they feel really good about handing the football to and getting yards.
Yes.
Sammy comes in averaging 4.5 yards per carry on the season in limited action, but that's a guy I think they want to get the football to and maybe save Ransell a little bit. So Alexis Ramirez, Sammy Isaiah in the backfield. Noel Howard comes near side. Jack Pounders is your quarterback. Here comes Carson Hayter. Football's on the ground, and I think Heritage has it at the 45.
Yeah, I think they got it too. Well, you really got to make sure ball security is taken care of right here, and that was something where it looked like the ball got a little bit lower, and they got a hand in there. And
so Heritage is going to get set up here at the 45 of Springdale, and you're going to ask this Springdale defense to come up with another stop here. It's So 1st and 10 for Heritage. Ball at the 45-yard line. Castaneda in the shotgun. Play fake. Pass to Myers. Inside the 40. Goes for a little bit of a ride there down near first down yardage. Looks like they're going to put him down at the 37. So a quick pass to Terrell Myers. And that's really been the, the basis of their passing game.
Yeah, that's been their play.
It's an 8-yard pickup down to the 37. It'll bring up 2nd down, and we'll call it 2. Clock running here, 2:35 to go in the 3rd quarter. This is Gordon. Nowhere to go. Shem Paul first to meet him. That's going to bring up 3rd down. That Springdale rush defense, again, really tough. Looks like he lost a yard back to the 38. That's going to bring up, we'll call it 3rd down and 3.
Their best run plays have been the quarterback running left every time on that quarterback run.
This will be 3rd down and 3. Heritage tonight on 3rd downs, 3 out of 9. Springdale shows blitz. See Easton Hahn kind of creeping towards the line of scrimmage. Shem was coming. Raxon was coming. Here comes Castaneda. Looking for somebody, and the pass is incomplete, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Good defense over there. Billy Pack on the coverage.
Yeah, we got some pressure on the quarterback that time on the roll, and he just kind of forced it that time. It's going to be 4th and short.
4th down and 3.
And or is it 3rd?
It's going to be 4th. It's going to be 4th down.
I thought it was 4th down.
It should be 4th down.
They're showing 3rd, but I thought it was 4th also.
Defense.
Oh, they're
10 yards
calling
from previous spot. 1st down.
So what was the penalty?
They called holding on us.
Okay, so Springdale called for another penalty. It'll be the 10-yard variety, and it's going to put the football at the 28. Give Heritage first down. First and 10 for Heritage at the 28. Here's Castaneda. Fires. Myers on the far side. He's going to lose yards. Boomtack the first one over there. So it'll be a 1-yard loss back to the 29. It'll bring up second down and 11. Springdale up 28, under a minute to go here in the third quarter. It's been all dogs since the opening drive for Heritage, where they went down and scored. Since then, Springdale has just controlled the tempo here, just trying to put this one away. Second down, 11. Gordon's the running back alongside Dominic Castaneda. Here's Castaneda with the play fake. He'll fire far side. In position, Billy Pack knocks it away. He'll get the pass breakup, and it'll bring up third down and 11. Good play there by Billy.
Yeah, I think his length helped him on that one right there. That was a good job just getting his hands up and knocking the ball out of the way.
So now a third down and 11. Springdale now was where they've been dangerous tonight. Julian Arroyos, Alex Conley, Shem Paul, all those guys just kind of lurking around the line of scrimmage. There's a Lodge kid as well. Third and 11. Castaneda, that's Hester in motion. Here comes the blitz. Castaneda fires right down the middle. Pass intercepted and in and out of the hands of Jesse Erectric.
Wow. I thought he had it.
Man, Jakaitis had it for a second.
Yeah.
Erectric knocks it away, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Man, they had it. We had it.
And now it's fourth down and 11. I'll tell you, we talk about Ricky and Jesse. I mean, those two guys, like you mentioned, were just thrown in as sophomores.
Yeah.
Not necessarily understanding all of the ins and outs of this defense, but those two guys played a lot of football, and they are playing at a really, really high level right now. Those two guys, I have ultimate confidence in those two guys in the back end.
Yeah.
This is going to be fourth down and 11. Dominic Castaneda is the quarterback. Hester alongside. Here's Castaneda on the roll. And guess who? Julian Arroyo's football comes loose. And they're going to say he was down back at the 42-yard line.
Shem Paul's going to go ahead and take it in there.
I would too, just to be safe.
Yeah.
But Julian gets the sack, and Springdale turns him over at the 42-yard line. And now Springdale, with 16 seconds to go here in the third quarter, has an opportunity to get this into the sportsmanship rule. It's Julian's third sack tonight, by the way. An 11-yard loss. They're going to mark him down at the 40. But Julian,
he just shot through there, boy.
I mean, just broke through there. I mean, you can't stop him.
No.
When he gets up ahead of steam, if he gets any sort of leverage on you, there's just nothing you can do. So Jack will bring the offense out. Isaiah is the running back. I'm looking down here. Ransell's just here on the sidelines. Doesn't look to be anything wrong with him. As Isaiah gets the football, and he'll get up to the 41-yard line, a 1-yard pickup, and that'll probably be the last play of the third quarter. So our score, with 3 quarters complete, Springdale 42, Rogers Heritage 14. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Coming up, you're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts, you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
We start the fourth quarter. Springdale with the football, 2nd and 9. Ball is at the 41-yard line. 12 minutes on the clock. Springdale with a 28-point lead. And, for all the third quarter just seemed a little disjointed. Everybody kind of, long possession for Springdale results in 7. And then, just.
Penalties, they kind of got discombobulated on the first one. So, yeah, it just kind of wasn't very good there. And we kind of slowed down a little bit. So
Springdale's got the football. They'll go out of the diamond formation. You see Carson Hayter in there along with Trey Serrano, Sammy Isaiah. Coco, one of the wide receivers. Noel Howard, the other wide receiver. This is going to be 2nd down and 9. And Springdale's going to get whistled for procedure penalty. They're teetering on that a little bit this season, where they've kind of, you see guys kind of lean in a little bit. And Sammy gets whistled for it, and here comes Ransell right back into the ball game. So after the 5-yard penalty, he goes back to the 36. It's going to bring up 2nd and 14, and not exactly the way you want to start the fourth quarter.
Not at all. And like I said, those are those things when anytime you run this kind of offense, you got some motion, and for some reason those kids just have a tendency to kind of lean a little bit, and I just got to get that corrected.
So they'll go out of that same diamond formation. Ransell's checked in at the fullback spot. Here's Jack. Straight ahead, nothing there for Carson. Going to bring up a 3rd down. He may have lost a yard. In fact, I think he did. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 15.
It's for their defense and for any defense, just trying to catch up to this kind of offense, because you don't get a chance. A week to try to prepare for this is real tough.
Yeah, it really, really is. This is going to be 3rd down. Here, Springdale go 3 wide. Pounders has Hayter behind him. Here's Jack to throw. Pass caught. It looks like Shikoko. They're going to say he caught it.
Great little pickup right there.
Yeah, Joash showing great hands there. His second reception tonight. It's going to move the sticks. Thought it looked low, but we'll take it.
He went down there and got it. Jack's had to kind of rush it a little bit and put it in there, and Joash did a really good job putting his hands down there, getting the ball and securing it and making a great play.
That's a guy that I feel like as conference season goes on is going to play a big part in what Springdale does.
Right.
Just a tremendous looking athlete that's getting his first real extended playing time. It's Carson Hayter in motion. Ransell straight ahead, just fighting his way inside the 40-yard line down near the 38.
We were talking about a while ago the strength, and when you go to the weight room and you see Ransell and Carson both in there in the weight room, both of those guys are extremely strong. Work hard in the weight room, and it's paying off here on the field.
Yeah, remember Ransell's a bowling ball. 9 carries, 62 yards tonight, 1 touchdown for Ransell. Again, by his standards, a quiet night for Ransell. Good night for anybody else, but by his standards, a pretty quiet night. This is going to be 2nd down and 6. Pounders in the shotgun. He's got Ransell alongside. That's Hayter in motion. Jack. I think he went the wrong way on that one. And he's going to get caught for a loss back at about the 43-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, a little counter action there, and Carson had gone the opposite direction for the pitch on that one, so I'm not sure of the play on that one. So
it'll be 3rd down and 10. The line to make the 32. Clock's running, 9:35 to go. I think if you can get half of this, you're definitely in go for it territory.
Yeah, I think so too.
3 wide receivers set. Oriana, Hayter in the backfield alongside Jack Pounders. Here's Jack. Fires, pass, in and out of the hands, looking for Shikoko again. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Good route there, good throw, almost a really good catch, and Jack kind of had to put it kind of low and outside where the defender couldn't get to it, and if he catches that, that's a really good play there.
A.J. Woods coming on for the first time tonight. He'll punt the football away. 31-yard average on the season, has a long of 56. This one tonight will go into a gusting wind. We'll blow from left to right on your screen. So we're going to go with a little bit of a different punt formation here. Here's A.J. High kick. It's going to hit at the 14. It's going to take a heritage bounce back to about the 17, and that's where the War Eagles will take over. And with 9:08 to go here, I think Springdale's going to send the ones out here. I think they'd like to get the 3 and out and maybe get this thing into.
Yeah, exactly. I think so too.
35. So they marked it down at the 18-yard line.
Well, this quarter feels like it's kind of lasted a little bit. There's only 3 minutes have come off the clock there, but
a lot of penalties here in the second half so far. It has been a little disjointed. Now we're getting a change here at quarterback.
Yeah, they were checking him. I saw on the sideline, Castaneda, a while ago. So
this is Carroll has checked in. They'll give it to Hester. Hester makes a guy miss here. He's going to get up near the 20-yard line. Jesse Eraktrick there to knock him down. So get a couple up to the 22. And we've got a flag down.
Yeah, I think that's face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. 15 yards to the end of the run.
It's 5
Results,
tonight.
first
5
down.
personal fouls against Springdale. It's going to move the ball out to the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Braden Carroll, the new quarterback for Heritage, number 13. He's got Hester alongside. This will be 1st and 10. That's Gaddy in motion. Carroll fires far side. It's Jakitis with the catch. Going to pick up about 2. Raxon's over there. Day Fans over there. Looks like Jakitis is down.
Yeah. They kind of sandwiched him right there at the tackle there. So
it's a 2-yard pickup. While they tend to Devin Jakitis, we'll take a quick break. 42-14 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
I am the March 2024 Springdale Spotlight winner.
The February 2024 winner of Springdale Spotlight.
I was the winner of the May 2024 Springdale Spotlight.
I'm the Springdale Spotlight winner of summer 2024.
Use the hashtag Springdale Family when posting about the great things happening in our school.
You could win a prize pack just like this.
So don't forget, take it and tag it.
And you may be the next winner.
Hashtag
Springdale
Family.
Devin Jakitis up on him and off the field under his own power. It's a 2-yard pickup on the play out to the 39-yard line. 8:44 to go here in the third quarter, or in the fourth quarter. It does seem like the second half is just sort of dragged a little bit because of the penalties, turnovers, and kind of the disjointed play. Hasn't been the prettiest.
No, I mean I'm sitting there watching the coaches, defensive staff going out there. Coach Scrimsmeyer, Coach Chick, Coach Moore, and you got Coach Middleton up in the box doing a really good job.
Carroll's going to attempt his first pass of the night. Going to go deep. Looking for Terrell Myers, overshoots him, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. He's got a strong arm. Now, they've got the wind with them here.
Yeah.
And they've aided that a little bit, but that's a good, strong arm right
I was kind of wanting to see what that quarterback could do there, and you kind of could see there he's got a pretty good little arm. So that's something that you definitely got to be aware of. It's 3rd and long here, so I bet you our front line's probably fixing to pin some ears back. And
here they come. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Heritage tonight on 3rd downs, 3 out of 11. Springdale 3 down. Here comes Shem Paul on the blitz. They show it. Here's the screen set up at the 40. And it's going to be real close to 1st down yardage. Looks like they're going to give it to him.
I think they got it.
That has been the offense. It's been that hitch and the screen, and that's about it as far as the passing game goes. So it'll be enough for the 1st down out to the 47. Heritage converts for just the 4th time on 3rd down. Jesse Eraktrick, Nathan Kuntak coming off. Jacoby Mason's checked in. Here's Carroll to throw. Lets it fly. He's got a man down the far sideline, out of bounds and incomplete. Good defense over there. Billy Pack on the coverage.
Yep. Good job just running with the receiver there.
On the night, Heritage with, I'll make sure I do my math right here, 171 yards total offense, 186 through the air, -15 on the ground. And again, I mean, as crazy as it sounds, it's almost becoming expected that you just don't run the football on Springdale.
Right.
So this will be 2nd down and 10. Carroll's in the shotgun. He's got Gordon alongside. Pass complete, far side. That's Cohen with the catch, and he's going to get to midfield, and that's about it. Had his helmet taken off, and I think we're going to get a flag.
That's going to be another personal foul there.
That's 6 tonight against Springdale.
You know, that's kind of tonight. That's kind of the
personal foul.
Been the
Face
Achilles
mask.
heel.
Defense, 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
So it's going to give Rogers Heritage another first down. They have been aided by a number of Springdale penalties that have just kept drives going. And this is very uncharacteristic for Springdale.
Yes, it is. And that's one of those things that I can promise you Coach Hobbs will definitely work on. And they know that. I mean, the kids know it.
The ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. It's now 1st and 10 for Rogers Heritage. 7:51 to go here in the 4th quarter. They'll bring trips near side. Carroll's your quarterback. Hester's your running back. They'll give it to Hester straight ahead with a little seam. Hester inside the 30-yard line, tackled there by Sloan, and he'll pick up about 6 yards.
He's got a pretty good little burst himself there.
They'll put it at the 29. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Clock continuing to run here, 7:15 to go in the ball game. Springdale up by 28, looking to go to 4-0 for the first time since 2018. Carroll fires far side, pass complete. It's Cohen. He'll be taken down there by Ricky Balderas at the 24-yard line. That'll be enough for a Heritage first down. It's a 5-yard pickup. Heritage picks up the first down, and you know, we've said it time and time again, but that is their offense.
Yes,
that's the only play.
It has been all night. That's exactly right. You know, one they haven't tried is the little screen and go.
Right, and you know, at some point it's coming.
Right.
So 1st down and 10. Ball's at the 24-yard line. Heritage taking their time here. It's Braden Carroll's first drive of the ball game. They're going to move some personnel around here. Now they've got 10 on the play clock. Carroll straight ahead to Hester. Not much there. They're going to give him the 23, the 22-yard line. So it'll be a 2-yard pickup, and that's about it. It'll bring up 2nd down. Julian Arroyo's down there at the bottom of the pile.
Yep. Expected.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much been the norm here tonight. So 2nd down. Carroll trying to get him to jump. Springdale doesn't move. And they'll reset. Hester, the lone running back. High snap. Here's Carroll rolling to his left. Fires across the middle. Pass caught at the 7-yard line.
He dropped it.
He did drop it. Wow, I thought he had it.
When he turned, it looked like he did, but as he was going to the ground, the ball did come loose.
It's going to be 3rd down here. Carroll looks pretty good. Now, they have not thrown, they've thrown 8, including tonight, 10 interceptions. They've not thrown a touchdown pass on the year. It's been it's been a quarterback shuffle for them through the first 3 ball games. This is going to be 3rd down and 9. Carroll chased by Arroyos. Fires, knocked away. Jim Paul got a big paw on it, knocks it down, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, that was defense there. If you'll notice, the linebackers jumped inside, and the 2 inside guys jumped outside, and Arroyos came down here to the field side and did a good job getting pressure on the quarterback.
It's going to bring up 4th down and 9. Heritage tonight 1 out of 2 on 4th downs. 5:51 to go in the ball game. This is pretty much the last gasp for Rogers Heritage. Carroll in the shotgun, has Hester alongside. Here's Carroll. They're going to try a little throwback screen to Hester, and he's got nothing but green turf in front of him. Hester going to be knocked down and into the end zone for the touchdown. So Heritage throws their first touchdown pass of the year in game number 4. It's to Michael Hester, and Heritage cuts the Springdale lead down to 42-20. Zet Diaz on to try the extra point here. And the kick's good. So with 5:42 to go in the ball game, did he say that was no good?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He sure did.
Sorry about that. I thought he put his arms up. So the kick is no good. With 5:42 to go here in the ball game, Springdale leads by 22. We'll be right back to watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation television. .542 to go in the ball game. Marcus Coben went down after the extra point, but he is up under his own power and walking towards the sidelines. Now the Heritage scoring drive, 12 plays, 82 yards. That's their best drive of the night. It's a touchdown pass from Braden Carroll to Michael Hester on just a little throwback.
Yeah.
Springdale sort of bit on the play fake, and Hester was wide open.
The screen and that one throwback, that's kind of been their offense tonight.
So Heritage,
they're definitely setting up for the onside, so we'll have our hands team out.
They've been successful on 1. They've tried 2. And Vizuet Diaz has it teed up. Noel Howard is the lone Bulldog back at the 10-yard line. They're going to try the onside kick again. This one's going to take a high bounce and out of bounds, and Springdale's going to get the football with really good field position. And I don't know how you feel about this, but with 5:42 to go in the ballgame, I'd like to see a nice, crisp drive, and then let's get out of here.
Yeah. I would definitely. I'd like to say our offense, I think we got to be positive right here, get something going, be consistent doing what we're doing. The last drive we didn't get that done, so
illegal procedure.
Definitely want to see that right
5
here.
5 yards from the spot. First
So
down.
they're going to put the football at the 47-yard line. That's where Springdale will take over. And now Springdale will have it first down and 10. Jack Pounders brings the offense out. Rancel Oriana is your fullback. Trey Serrano, check that. Noel Howard in as one of the wingbacks along with Carson Hayter. First and 10 for Springdale. Here's Jack. He's going to get close to midfield into Heritage territory. He'll pick up about 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Jack tonight, 6 carries, 11 yards. This guy comes in averaging over 70 yards a game. He's got 6 touchdowns on the year. Again, quiet night for him, but the guy that's probably going to be one of the nominees for the Springdale Foundation, Athletic Foundation's Athlete of the Week, Carson Hayter, he's been the guy tonight.
He's done a great job. He's done really well.
Here comes the toss. Room near side for Noel, and he's going to run out of bounds inside the 35-yard line.
Good job there. Good blocking on the perimeter there. Good motion. Just a really good job there.
Going to put it down at the 35. That'll be enough for Springdale first down. Noel tonight, 2 carries, 34 yards. And with 4:54 to go here, Springdale will have a first and 10, ball at the 35-yard line. They'll stay in the flex bone. Pounders will go under center. It's Hayter in motion. Rancel straight ahead, just plowing forward for about 3 yards.
Yeah, that was one of those where they just he was trying to step over the pile there.
put them down at the 33. It'll be second down and 7. And again, I mentioned the Athlete of the Week. You can go to the Springdale Athletic Foundation page. Vote for your Athlete of the Week. That'll go up Sunday morning. The voting will close Sunday afternoon. And last week's winner, Junior Rodriguez, the inaugural winner of the Springdale Athlete of the Week. This second down and 7. Here's Jack on the carry. He's going to get inside the 30, down near the 28-yard line. That'll be about a 5-yard pickup. It'll bring up third down and 3 yards to go. Springdale continues this march towards the end zone. Springdale tonight, 6 out of 7 on third down conversions. They came in at 50%, so Springdale really moving the football well tonight.
Yeah, and I think they're content with, just running the clock. Jack's kind of watching the clock there. I need to kind of get up there and get set up right here.
So it's third down and 3. Play clock now with 3 seconds on it. That's Hayter in motion. They'll take it. They'll pitch to him. Carson cuts inside. 25-yard line, and they're going to say.
And here's the deal. We've got Noel and Joe Ash that were talking.
Yeah, that's one of the things. You get to the line of scrimmage quickly, and then you do your communicating. But yeah, Springdale's going to get backed up again. Boy, the penalty's starting to really mount for Springdale.
Yeah, that's, that time I just felt like we were just kind of lackadaisical right there, weren't focused on what we were trying to get done, and kids didn't get set up there, and so.
12th penalty tonight for Springdale.
Yeah. Those are things that definitely you gotta work to get those corrected, because in a tight ball game, you can't do that.
And next week, that's not going to fly.
No.
Not against a good Bentonville West team. So it's third down and 8. He'll pitch it to Carson. He'll bounce it outside 30-yard line. Got to see him, 20-yard line. Carson Hayter in for the touchdown. His 4th of the night. Carson Hayter.
Well, I think that if we weren't trying to put him in that Athlete of the Week, that kind of helped cap that off.
I think Carson will probably wind up being your nominee.
Yes, that was a great run there. And if you go back and watch that run, and you'll see it here on the replay, he dips inside and then dips right back outside. And when he does, he turns on the burner.
Right there.
And then, boom, there he goes.
Carson Hayter on the night, 8 carries, 148
Great job right there.
yards, 4 touchdowns. Now A.J. Woods in to try the extra point. Pounders will hold. Snaps good, kicks on the way. And he hit the post, and it bounces out, so the kick is no good. So we've had back-to-back missed extra points with 3 minutes to go. Springdale's lead now 28. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started. Just like you like it.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
The Springdale scoring drives, 5 plays, 53 yards. Carson Hayter does the rest of the work here. 8 carries, 148 yards, 4 touchdowns tonight for Carson. I think he is certainly our nominee for the Athlete of the Week. Carson has had a tremendous night. A lot of guys tonight have played very, very well. A.J. Woods has it teed up. Michael Hester back deep for Rogers Heritage. This one's going to be returnable. Hester will take it at the 5. Hester trying to get outside, finds a little seam across the 25-yard line, and A.J. Wood's going to run him out of bounds at about the 32. For the first returnable kick, it's going to put Heritage in pretty good field position out across the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that kick, you could tell the ball's spinning really, really fast, got under it a little bit.
So they're going to put it down at the 31. It was a 26-yard return for Hester. And Heritage will send the offense out here with 2:50 to go. Carroll's going to stay in the game at the quarterback spot. Running back alongside is Michael Hester. pass. It's going to skip into, it looks like Cohen was the intended receiver there.
Yeah, and it looked like Raxton was trying to get in between that at the same time. And
we'll bring up 2nd down and 10. 2:46 to go. Springdale going to go to 4-0 for the first time since 2018, and we mentioned earlier, only the 4th time since the school split that they've gone 4-0. Springdale has not since the school split has not gone 5-0. They'll attempt to do that next week on the road at Bentonville West. Here's Carroll, pass complete, far side at the 31-yard line. He'll get up about 5-yard pickup. Looks like Cohen with the reception again. Clock continues to run here. 2:30 to go.
Yeah, there's that, the screen game for them. That's kind of been their staple tonight. So
3rd down. Line that makes the 41. We'll call it 3rd and 4. Carroll rolling near side. Has time. Fires back. Got a man wide open at the 48-yard line. Jacoby Mason makes the tackle. It's going to bring up a first down for the Rogers Heritage War Eagles. Bastardo makes the catch at the 48. Take it down to the 41. So a good play there by Rogers Heritage. We go under 2 minutes to go here in the ball game. Carroll to throw again. Pass complete. Far side. It's Cohen. He'll pick up about 8, and it'll bring up 2nd and 2. Put it down at the 34, so it's a 7-yard pickup. This will be 2nd and 3. Here's Carroll to throw. Gonna throw it high and long. David Smith on the coverage, and I think he's gonna get called for the flag. He sure did.
Yep.
He called for pass interference. Will be another 15-yard penalty against Springdale. Their 13th of the night.
Pass interference.
Yeah, and I think that one he just never turned his back away, and so
that'll put the ball inside the red zone down at the 19-yard line. It'll be a first down for Heritage. $13 penalties, 110 yards against the Bulldogs tonight.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's not the number you want to see for sure.
No.
1:18 to go in the ball game. It's a swing to Hester. Trying to get to the outside. And we got a flag down. Brody Webster's going to drag him down at the 13, but I think this is coming back.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. As much as they're throwing the screens out there, they're blocking out on the perimeter just like as much as we're blocking out on our toss. So
this will be just the 3rd penalty called against Rogers
Holding.
Heritage tonight. They're going to get up for the hold on
10
this
yards
one.
from the previous spot. Replay first down.
So to go back to the 29-yard line, a 10-yard penalty will bring up first down and 20. Here's Carroll to throw. Got a man at the 17-yard line, couldn't hold on to it.
Man.
Yeah, Bastardo was there. He just couldn't hang on to it, and it's going to bring up 2nd down.
This quarterback's come in. He's done a pretty good job coming in after Castaneda got hurt there, and he's done well.
A nice little flood route there. Bastardo was open.
Yeah.
Just couldn't hang on to the football.
Right.
Yeah, Carroll certainly has moved the team.
Right.
This will be 2nd down and 20. 1:04 to go in the ball game. Springdale up by 28. Here's Carroll to throw. Pass, far side, complete. Good play there on the far side.
38, yeah. Sure is.
That was Mixon Ricklon with the tackle.
Yep. Looks like you got Daniel Sante there at the nose. Went and Cabin on the outside there, up front for us.
So the ball at the 26. This is going to be 3rd down. Carroll, flush. Now he throws. Pass complete at the 24. Samuel, I believe, on the tackle there.
It looks like
Timeout.
Heritage is going to take their last and final timeout with 30 seconds.
All right, so we'll take the timeout with them. 30 seconds to go in the ballgame. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
30 seconds to go in the ballgame. Springdale up by 28. Going to go to 4-0 for the first time since 2018, and it hasn't been pretty in the second half.
Right.
It looked great in the first half,
Right.
and credit Heritage. They get the touchdown right before halftime and took that momentum into the third quarter to kind of muck this up a little bit.
Well, and the penalties for us, the personal fouls have not been good, and I know Coach Hobbs is not a fan of that, and he's going to get that corrected, and we'll be a lot better next because of that.
So it's going to be fourth down. We'll call it 14. The line to make is the 9. Carroll is the quarterback. Hester is the running back, and Springdale trying to make one more stop here and get out of here with a victory. Carroll's going to throw. He'll fire right down the middle, looking for Hester into the end zone. Couldn't hold on. And Heritage is going to turn the football over, and that's pretty much going to be the end of it, as Springdale will go out and take a knee and move into next week. You get a good look at Marcus Coben. He's a good-looking football player.
Yeah,
Springdale can build around.
He's really developed into a really good football
has.
player. He's another kid that came from George, and he's just kind of been that journeyman kid that's just gotten better and better and better, and it's been fun to watch him develop.
It has been. And Jack's going to bring the offense out. They're going to take a knee here.
Yep.
And Springdale's going to move to 4-0, and they're not all Mona Lisas, but I think you will absolutely take this.
Yep.
You'll move into next week and feel
Best
great
formation
about it.
in football.
Absolutely. You love it when this happens. Jack's going to take a knee, and that's going to be the ball game.
There it is.
So Springdale's going to get the win tonight. They're going to go to 4-0 with a 48-20 win over Heritage. They're going to run their winning streak against the War Eagles to 10 in a row. And now they can set their sights on the rest of the conference.
Right.
And, historically speaking, 2 wins has gotten you into the playoffs.
Right.
3 gets you to 5. You get to that 3 and 4 win mark. You could be hosting a playoff game, and I think that's what Springdale is looking at right now.
That's right.
Coach and I'll be right back to wrap all of this up. Final tonight, Springdale 48, Rogers Heritage 20. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Cam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Final score tonight, Springdale 48, Rogers Heritage 20. Springdale Bulldog football is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation, Legacy National Bank, Roush Coleman Homes, Hollyland, Storms and Swiderski Orthodontics. Coach, we see the Bulldogs here off to our right,
Right.
gathering up. Coach is going to tell them, look, 4-0 is great, but we got some things we got to clean up. You're going to play a team next
That's
week,
right.
and Bentonville West is going to be desperate. They're going to be 0-4 coming into this, and we started off real quick. Julian Arroyo's just a game wrecker on the offensive side for Rogers
Right.
Heritage, and sort of set the tone early.
Yeah, we did. Plays like that right there with Carson, just using his speed and getting where he needs to go. I think he ended up with 4 touchdowns there. Trey Serrano coming back with a couple of touchdowns himself. But you can see Carson going in again, and Anytime he gets the ball in his hands, good things are going to happen.
And Carson tonight, 148 yards on the ground, and Springdale's defense in the first half, was lethal. You see Samuel there with the sack, and this play right here, when Carson hits the gas, it is gone.
Look at the burst. He's just got that extra gear.
He does.
He and Trey both, and it's fun to watch them.
And we'll see Trey here in just a second. Trey tonight, 2 touchdowns, and here's the first of them. And boy, he just finds that seam, and away he goes. Trey runs in there for the touchdown. And, he has a beautiful catch in traffic in the second half. But, Ricky Balderas tonight with a big interception. Ricky's, team leader in interceptions, and, you can always hand the ball to this guy and let him do his thing. That's Rancel Oriana with the touchdown. And, Springdale had it going there in the first half, but Marcus Coben comes up with an interception. And, credit Heritage, they hung in there. But,
they fought.
But Springdale just a little too much tonight. Marcus there, with the interception, and then this. This is this football play right here. Trey Serrano comes away with the football in double coverage.
Yep.
That's as good as it gets right there.
It's been good, and Jack does a good job just leading the team, and they kind of mix it up a little bit and getting different sets, and Jack does a good job, 94 there.
Yeah, and then Carson puts the capper on it with a little feint inside, and then, boy, he is
just the
gone.
burst.
Yeah.
Wow.
8 carries, 148 yards tonight. As I think we both agree. That's our nominee for athlete of the week. I don't know if anybody wants to disagree with us.
Exactly.
But Carson tonight with the 148 yards. Springdale really ran the ball well tonight. 323 yards, right on their average.
Right.
Threw the ball well tonight. 77 yards. Jack throws the touchdown to Trey Serrano, and while not maybe the complete performance that I think Springdale was looking for, the penalties, that's something that they're going to have to work on. I think they're going to be real proud of this one.
It's a lot easier to correct with a W.
No, absolutely. You have their attention. And look,
that's right.
It only gets harder from here.
That's
You're
right.
going to face a Bentonville West team that's going to come into this ballgame 0-4, but I think they may be the best 0-4 team in the state of Arkansas. They've played a lot of really good football teams, including tonight down in Fayetteville. So that's going to be something that I think Springdale's going to, will get Springdale's attention, and they probably need it at this point as they step forward. You need a challenge here if you're going to be one of the playoff teams.
But we're 1-0 in conference,
Absolutely.
and that's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
Play it, 1 week at a time.
Yeah, sure. And again, Springdale tonight wins by 28. They're down here celebrating. It's homecoming.
That's
right.
right.
With all the distractions and all the things that come with homecoming. The best thing to do, Coach told me this this week. Without the football game, there is no homecoming.
That's right.
So this is this is a big deal. A lot of old dogs on campus tonight. We had full house here. Dog Pound showed up. Had folks over in the arena hanging out on the deck. We had sign contest, parade last night. I think for Coach Hobbs, he can take a deep breath.
Yes.
So you know what? Next week it's just football.
Exactly. That's right. Get back to normal routine. Get back to doing what you're doing, and all the distractions kind of get away, and just get back to normal.
Yeah. Hey, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. Springdale wins by 28, goes to 4-0 for the first time since 2018. For Coach Johnson and our entire SAF crew, we will see you next week. Live from Centerton. We'll be on the air about 6:30. Dogs and the Wolverines will kick it off at 7:05. We bid you all adieu. Dogs win tonight, 48-20, move to 4-0. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching. See you next week.